Hi, things! Hi, how are you guys? Hello. I'm doing good. How are you guys? My creature says hi. Oh my god, so does mine. Hi, everybody. Hello. I forgot Hans was tomorrow. Yeah, I forgot too for a second. I was like, wait. And then I had to go back and check my schedule. I was like, oh no, Hans is tomorrow. Today we're doing other stuff. Lily, just wanted to let you know that your new Miku comic is giving me life. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Everyone is excited for Hans. I've been seeing Hans everywhere. Everywhere on my feed. There's no escaping it. Hans is eternal. Dropkick Hans. I'm a fan of Gold Sheep, yeah. It's not slowing down, it's only getting bigger. Oh yeah, the Hanses are gonna take over the internet. Lily, are you proud of how much you flabbergasted with that bomb tube picture this morning? Oh, the one of my butt? Yeah. Have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters? Not yet. I want to, and at this point I'm just gonna fucking watch it by myself because hubby refuses to fucking engage with me. Because he thinks it's cringe. You're cringe. Was that image you posted inspired by Joseph Darling at all? No, happy coincidence. Wait, that was an actual IRL pic of you? Yeah? I only post IRL pics of myself. Like, why would I post a picture of someone else's ass? My 2.0 will still be a PNG. I'm not planning on doing live 2D at the moment. I didn't know you put pictures out yourself out, Lily. I do sometimes when I'm feeling myself. Because you thought it was a nice ass. I mean, yeah, I did. And so did hubby. Hubby was like, post it! I was like, bet. Reading the title of the stream reminded me, today/tomorrow marks the death of Iwata when he was president of Nintendo. Kind of insane how things have been different for 10 years ago. I mean, 10 years ago, the landscape for video games was way, way different than it is now. The pictures on Twitter. Will the 2.0 also have the spinny lily? Oh, the spinny lily's not going anywhere. I love that thing. I'm not getting rid of it. It took me so much effort to make that thing. I'm not getting rid of it anytime soon. Are you nervous about the 2.0 debut? Not really, no. There's a lot of stuff to be done, but I'm handling it. Ten years ago was Bloodborne. Oh, right. Spinning Lily is that our version of Subway Surfers. It's for the ADH people like me. It really is. I didn't think you were lying about having a rockin' body, but still damn goat. Why would I lie about that? Did you see the new bots in Astrobot? No. Spinning Lily 2.0 has more frames when it spins. No, God, this thing already has like 16. They added Cloud and Sephiroth to Astrobot finally. Oh, that Square Enix finally wise up? Good. Favorite game that you've streamed? Honestly, my favorite game that I've streamed this year has probably been Deltarune. It's been hilarious. Hi. Kubi also. They finally wised up. I think that, like, Square Enix's legal team probably spends, like, 12 years arguing about if they're gonna put things in games or not. What's your game of the year? Oh, Claire Obscure, no question about it. Are you taking a break from drawing for Blue Soup? No, still working on it. I've just decided to, like, launch the video with the ones that are missing after my 2.0 model is done, so I can actually film with that one. Will you play Undertale someday? I mean, I've already played Undertale on my own when it first came out, but I've never done a genocide run, so maybe? I don't want to. I am a pussy. What's your VA performance of the year? I'm not very familiar with a lot of VAs. You're too nice to do genocide. I don't think I could get past Sans. I really don't. Don't do genocide. It fucks with your file. I don't want to do it. You have Insta? Oh yeah, I do the same username, but I don't post much there because they don't allow not safe for work. It's really funny because, like, artists on Twitter are getting shafted hard. Like, we're getting fucking slammed against the wall like a mosquito. But not safe for work artists like me, we don't have a lot of places to go to. Like, Instagram has now become a Reels app. Like, it's like TikTok now. And it doesn't allow not safe for work. Pinterest is like a AI cesspit, does not allow not safe for work. Facebook is the dead internet theory, does not allow not safe for work. Tumblr, we all know what happened there. ArtStation, AI slot pit, does not allow not safe for work. DeviantArt does not allow not safe for work, despite what you might think. So the only places that allow my line of work are Twitter and Blue Sky. And Blue Sky right now is an ant compared to the amount of engagement you can get on Twitter. So I'm sticking with Twitter for now. Even though it's like harder and harder, and I see art on my dash less and less and less. Blue Sky finally has notifications. They've had them for a while. In good news, YouTube demonetizes all AI-generated content. Oh, good. That's gonna stop the grifting. What about Newgrounds? Newgrounds doesn't have an algorithm, and they always feature the same, like, 10 artists. It's really, really hard to get discovered on Newgrounds. You need a sponsor. Hi! Reels changed me as a person, not in a good way. Oh, I hate them. I hate them. Like, the other day, I was watching a longer YouTube video, and I was like, I miss watching full-length content. I was watching, like, a cooking video that was, like, half an hour long, and I was like, now that I think about it, most of the recipes that I see on my Instagram, I forget about. So I'm like, oh, fuck, that's bad. So I'm trying to consume less short-form content, because that shit literally will eat away at your brain. You retain nothing. Like, if you can't name the last 5 reels you saw, we're cooked as a fucking species, mama. I think that YouTube will also demonetize reaction content. No. The only type of content reaction that they will demonetize is stuff that is not transformative. So the people that just go, oh, wow, cool, and say nothing and add nothing, or people that just replay other people's videos for clout, those will get demonetized. But if you're doing something like yapping over a video, adding your own edits, like actually making transformative content, you're fine. Oh, wow, cool, yeah. You yap enough, you'll be fine. Yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna try and expand the type of content that I make so I can make some more stuff besides React content. But, like, most of my reacts are to my own footage. They're not, like, to other people's content, you know? I don't react to other content creators very often. I mainly do, like, game footage or videos that my community preps for me. Would you ever do VR? Like, maybe? I don't have a headset, though, and they're, like, pretty expensive. I feel like I would get motion sickness. Those people that make a 45-minute react to a 15-minute video. Oh, me, guilty. I was looking at the replies on your RI poke, and one of those was a guy repeatedly saying mommy. It's so fucking funny to me because, like, the person that was like, oh, bitch, post it was hubby. It does not at all bother him that I put pics of myself up from time to time. He's like, you should show off more. I mean, Lily made moves to be reacted to. Yeah, like, that's why I'm working on that video. Yeah. Like, few little details left on Celebi, but since I'm waiting till 2.0 to be finished to make that video, I'm not in a huge rush. Know that I have not forgotten about it. I have been working on it, but since we have to make a big video anyway... Hi! It's not even the craziest one you posted on Twitter. I've literally posted a picture of me, like, tits out. On the book, with the book one. We love to see a supportive husband. One time he asked me, like, hey, like, Lil, no judgment. How come you've never, like, opened an OnlyFans? And I was like, oh, I guess I'm kind of old-fashioned about it. And, like, wouldn't it bother you? And he was like, no. I was just curious. Was your hair dyed pink or was that a wig? That's my secret. It's not cuck. Like, I'm sorry, but I completely disagree. My fucking husband is so fucking secure in his relationship with me that he does not at all feel intimidated by other people, men or women, enjoying my pictures at all. It's not cuck energy. He's not watching anybody fuck me. I'm just putting a picture up of my butt because I think it looks cute. Like, not at all a cuck energy. I'm sorry that so many men feel that insecure in their relationships that, like, their fucking partners feeling themselves on the internet makes them upset. Also, I'm not doing the OnlyFans thing. I'm not farming parasocials. I'm literally just posting pics of myself because I think it looks cute. Hi, thank you. Hubby probably feels proud because that ass belongs to him and only him. That's literally his mentality. That's literally what he told me. Have you worn wigs? A long time ago when I did cosplay, yeah. Wigs are fun, but, like, wigs are a prison. It gets so hot in there. What if you have, like, an OnlyFans account and it's just pictures of you in alien ball form? If I ever opened an OnlyFans, it would just be pinups, but, like, right now I don't really feel like there's a need or a desire to do that. Like, it would mainly be to improve my self-confidence, you know? Because I'm, like, not a fan of taking pictures of myself. Hubby's been, like, encouraging me to do that more because I'm not, like, really big on it. But I think that right now I don't feel a need to open an OnlyFans at all. I like posting pictures when I find something cute. That's about it. I hate wigs. I wore one when I was cosplaying, just when it was miserable. Has anyone here ever worn a wig before, chat? Like, tell me your experience wearing a wig, because, it's a fucking prison. Oh, by the way, little derail on the stream. There's a Ghost of Yotei deep dive that's like 20 minutes long. That's about to go live, so we're gonna watch that first. As a guy with an afro, I wanted to scout myself when I wore one. Because, like, you guys don't get the torture that is putting on a wig. You have to put on a wig cap, right? And I have a lot of hair. Like, look at this. You have to fucking put all of your hair into the wig cap, right? And then you have to fit the wig onto your skull so it looks good. And it gets so hot after, like, what? 10 minutes? As a guy, it sucks, especially in 90+ degree weather. Yeah, like, if you're gonna wear a wig, make sure that, like, you're doing something in a place that's either air-conditioned or it's not hot out. And the bad thing is that, like, most conventions get so fucking warm. So fucking warm. You have to make sure you don't look like a cone head. Yeah!
Not a wig exactly, but I once cosplayed Pesci from JoJo, and I wore a fake bald cap, and used green pipe cleaners to make his pineapple hair. It was the most scuffed setup with duct tape. I gotta find a picture for you.
Why am I not surprised that you did this? I'm surprised the wig doesn't catch fire. Like, dude, it gets so fucking hot in there. But they're fun to wear. Especially if you want to try out different hairstyles. Okay, 5 minutes before Ghost of Yotei. Just wearing a hat with hair fails to the small of my back was a chore. I could not imagine a wig. I've done it before. I have a lot of wigs back in Mexico. But yeah, it gets pretty hot. Have you heard of K-pop Demon Hunters? Yes, I want to watch it desperately, but hubby says it's cringe and I don't want to watch it by myself. You know what? No, I'm gonna do it by myself. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna fucking sneak my iPad into the fucking bathroom or something. Because everybody keeps talking about it. I keep seeing artwork of it. I kind of want to make artwork of it because everybody like ships the fucking K-pop girlies with the demons and I think that's hot. Hubby, come on, shame him. Just add it to the pile with Anime Club. If I put it in the Anime Club, then we have to watch it. Everybody has to watch it in the Anime Club. Does Hubby play any instruments? No. How and when did you and Hubby meet? We met in college, but we didn't start dating until much later. We've known each other for like, what, 10 years now? But like, we didn't date for quite as long because I was really, really busy with Kinkymation back in the day. But once things started to ease up a little bit, we started going out. What if you promised to watch something he likes? Like, what convinced him to watch it with you? I watch a ton of shit that he likes. Most of the Anime Club picks are curated by him. Did you guys know? I never told you guys this, but like most of the picks for the Anime Club are actually curated by that fucker because he goes in and he does research. We have 12 shows to watch this season. 12! Breaking Bad trade. He said we're gonna watch it. He said we're gonna watch it, but like, I don't know when! Heavens give me strength. Yeah, I can't wait for you to meet him. Spanish. Watch it under the covers like a kid playing in their DS after bedtime. I share a bed with the fucker. We will be playing video games while you're in your cave working. Yeah, actually. I have to hook up the big TV that, like, is in my office. I haven't done it because I want to get, like, the streaming PC and just have a setup there, but, like, I've been putting it off because I need to get at least, like, a little couch or something to sit there and stream. And I'd have to have another computer built, and I'm lazy. Oh! 1 minute. Tell him if he made you watch Parkour Save, then he must watch K-pop Demon Hunters with you. Oh my god, you're right! That cocksucker! He's gonna say it was content. You never finished Parkour Civ. I probably should at some point, but like I was so like thoroughly weirded out. To be fair, it was content. He just told me that if I can find a way to make content out of K-pop demon hunters, then fine. Fine, I will deep dive into those character designs and you're gonna fucking put up with it. Beef. You did watch Killer Bean late into the night morning for his end as well, Lily. I've done a lot of shit for this fucker. To be fair though, he did say that we were gonna watch it, but like we've been so busy we have not had time. I desperately want to though. Bye! PSG got a new dub. I don't think it did in Japanese. The voices sound the same in Japanese, but I watched the subs, so I would not know. I watched the first episode today. It was as chaotic as I expected it to be after 15 years. Very fun. Alright, Ghost of Yotei, let's go. I can't pause any of this. Let's see what this deep dive has. 20 minutes, baby!
Hello everyone, this is Jason Connell and Nate Fox from Sucker Punch Productions.
That looks way too real, I don't like it. Put it back.
An honor to be a part of. And today, Nate
like,
and I
that's
get to
so
share
pretty,
more
but it
about
looks
our
too
next
real.
game, Ghost of Yotei. We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front.
It's weird, I don't like it, but like,
we'll also talk
it's
about
so
ghost
pretty.
combat and how
Put
it's
it back.
evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play.
That's beautiful,
let's start
though.
things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
Is this all Yotei? Yes. Onryo is the ghost from The Grudge. Wait, do not put up that fucking picture. I will cry. That's a ghost.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is
I can hear the
an
grudge
Onryo,
noises.
a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right.
Pawns!
Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yotei Six, a ruthless gang who slaughtered her family. After 16 years in the South, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest.
That is incredibly pretty. Japanese gravestones are actually very cute because they're like little sticks. They're not like big, bulky grave thingies.
It's warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times.
Oh.
By giving you the freedom to explore Atsu's past,
Thank you for the
wound
sub!
of her loss becomes personal. It's that pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the Yotei Six
That's really cool.
is a near impossible task. She'll face 1,000
So I never
blades.
played Ghost of Tsushima, but I think this one's open world, right?
Relentless. And with each victory, the ghost story around her grows.
Right. So I'm guessing the point of it is go defeat the 6 fuckers in whatever order that you want.
Ghost of Yotei focuses on player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made.
That
But
is
it's also a
absolutely
game
stunning.
that, at its heart, is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films. So let's start off by talking about exploration at the edge of Japan. We all have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open world game that lets you drive your own experiences.
I love
Whether
that,
that's
but
your
like the more
curiosity
freedom
to
you
wonder,
have
your
to play a
thirst
game,
for
the more you
combat,
suffer
or
as a streamer.
a deep desire to stay focused on the story.
Oh, me.
As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight.
And like, there's no... Is there
abilities
magic in
for
this?
Atsu to learn. Or if you ask about the Kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow,
No.
deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study. Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures.
That's how your
The
quests
more
work,
you
I'm
play,
guessing. That's really
the
cool.
more the game unfolds for you. As she makes progress against the Yotei 6, her legend as the on-rail grows.
It's her.
Bounty
Ghost.
will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
She just wants to get some ramen, man.
Are you lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The Yotei 6.
Show her the door.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now, Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make
I
some
fucking
money,
love that. It's like,
fuel
oh, I'm a
her
wanted
vengeance
criminal, but
quest.
I'm bringing you wanted criminals. Here you go. That was the most New Yorker Japanese accent I've ever heard. Hey, baby! Money's money, yeah.
You're not of Clan Eguchi. You're
Oh,
here
that's
for
so
my
gorgeous. I don't know why, but I like that bounty system quite a bit. It looks fun. The Nemesis system seems perfect for this type of game. I know, F's in chat for the Nemesis system. We're never getting that back,
Hidden in the
chat.
world are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead.
Oh, your skill tree.
They are fun to
The
find
UI
on their
is
own,
incredibly
but for a
aesthetically
quicker route,
pleasing.
You can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer.
I heard that the canceled
Ghost
Wonder
of
Woman game was
Yotei
supposed to have that.
Isn't going to rush you through anything. You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass.
For
Find
me,
something
the
interesting on the
highlight of
horizon
this so far is just
and
how
enjoy the ride.
stunning the scenery looks. Like, if this is in-engine, this is incredibly impressive. Holy shit. It's about the same as Ghost of Tsushima. That game looked amazing. No, this looks really good.
Lands around Yotei
Oh, that's
are
gorgeous.
Vast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited. Embrace that curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
In the first one way to reflect was to have like a time at an onsen, and you would get a face full of the character's ass. Fuck yeah!
Ezo is a dangerous place.
You can draw too. What the fuck?
Atsu
Yeah.
always wields a weapon. As for which, that's up to you. Will you choose a katana,
Oh, death.
spear,
No.
a surigama,
No.
odachi,
Whichever one
or
is
dual
fast.
swords?
Uchi
Each
Uchis.
is uniquely effective against a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Uchi Gucci's, baby. I saw them.
Let's see how she uses these weapons in the field. Searching for leads on Lord Saito.
Where is gun? There is no gun. You're in Japan.
The soldiers needed more to free you.
Free us. Inokichi steals our crops while our families starve.
Ugh.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No.
Why is that one a
She's
banned word? It might be a
lone
slur
wolf
for something.
Mercenary who'll use every advantage, every dirty trick.
With 5,000 points, gonna make you sing. I'm actually kind of shy about singing in front of people, but so it might not be good singing.
Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie.
Oh, I enjoy that.
Every motion counts. It's about lethal precision.
I see dual blades, I'm happy, mama. Japan had some sort of flintlock pistols, right? Yeah, not common though.
If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can disarm them.
Nothing there? You're dead.
Choose the right weapon for the job.
It looks pretty good.
To fight a massive enemy, her huge Odachi blade is best.
Is that the thing that Sephiroth has? It's sword, but it's two swords, so it's better. I mean, I literally rocked through the entirety of Elden Ring with like Uchi-Guchi katanas, so I had the weeb build.
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight, we feast.
There's no way you can cheat that back. Shh, that's a video game cheat. They're all weak blades though. Katanas are meant to slice.
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an arsenal.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, look, see, there's gun.
Bounty hunter. A ghost.
Thrown weapons.
There is a gun.
kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best against spears.
Okay, so we have a weapons triangle too. So basically this game is gonna force you to fucking get to know every weapon so you can like do good in any encounter.
Tell me what you know about Saito.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone.
Woo!
She'll meet several allies on her hunt, including a mysterious wolf.
No one combo Andy. I'll figure it out. I'll probably be able to one combo Andy. I can do it. I can one combo Andy for anything.
Atsu can set up camp under the stars of Ezo,
Look at the horns!
but she's not always alone.
Hey, friend. Share your fire with the traveling peddler?
Did you know that horses don't actually lay down to sleep like that very
said to be
often?
cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight ahead. It's also designed
Yeah, they stand
help
up to
bring
sleep. Yeah,
important
horses only
characters
lay
and
down for like
upgrades
2 hours a
straight
day.
to you. In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way of managing allies and
That's so
vendors
cool!
in Ezo.
I really wish more character
Over
menus
time,
were like
Atsu
this.
grows to have her own wolf pack. And here, you can keep track
That's
of when
so
a sensei might have a
dope!
weapon skill for you, or when a
And that's
vendor
also a
has
great
something
way
you
to
need
check
sell.
character designs too. I wish more games did
Managing
this.
upgrades, resources, when to buy what, can be a burden in a big open-world game. At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades. and
So people can
unique
just
items.
visit your camp,
This
apparently.
helps ensure you have every opportunity to upgrade and prepare for Atsu's vengeance.
The artwork
quest
is
ahead.
amazing.
You don't have to leave where you're exploring. The game comes to you.
While exploring Ezo, you'll discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear.
That is super cool.
Perfect for building up Atsu around your chosen playstyle.
My chosen
Are
playstyle
you
is dipshit!
stealth, ranged, or melee focused?
Which one is dipshit?
Find and combine the pieces that are just right for you.
No pre-order. I
And of
don't like
course,
pre-orders because like I live in a
customize the
fucking
look of your
island, so
armor
nothing
and
gets here on
weapons
time.
to make
But I
sure
think that you
your
shouldn't
version
pre-order
of
unless
Atsu
you know for a fact that you're
looks
buying a game.
and fights.
If you're like
just the way
if
you
you're like I'm on the fence about this, I don't know, I'll wait till reviews, don't pre-order. But like if you know for a fact you want to get it, then pre-order it. Oh, where's Drip?
The score of Ghost of Yotei is incredibly special to us.
Oh, that's so cool. We're using all traditional
Our
Japanese
amazing
instruments,
composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup of Eastern instrumentation with Western flavors, brought to life through an exciting collaboration of
Oh, that's so
many
cool. I love
talented
music.
でこうダウンビートまで
If you like what you heard, we're releasing 2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service
Oh, that's so cool.
immediately after the show.
Once upon a time, children, new popular video games were physical only, and you could actually be difficult to find at times. There are games that I literally have not been able to find on this yee-ass island because they do not make them physically. They don't ship physically here. I would have to go to Madrid or order online.
The digital photography community for Ghost of Tsushima
Oh, we have
is incredible.
photo mode. Ooh.
We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yotei and look forward to seeing photos from your journey across Ezo.
I love photo mode.
We want playing through Ghost of Yotei to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic
Oh,
samurai
you can
films.
do it
So,
with
From
subs.
the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync.
That is actually super cool. If I stream this, I would put it in English mostly because it's easier for you guys to understand. Recognize the name, I got so confused. That happens a lot. Welcome.
生きてたか
狼の姫一人残らず息の根止めたと思った
また会えたな
Hi, Lily. I am sorry to report the pink thing's blessing was not enough and I didn't get the job. Thank you for trying less than 3.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but keep looking. I'm sure you'll find something.
To take the feeling of stepping
It's always
into the
a lot of
classic
trial and
samurai
error for job
experience one
interviews.
step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, you can literally play it like a black and white samurai movie. Oh! That's badass, actually. Okay, no wonder there's such the unique color placements. I was wondering why there was like so much like bright yellow and like red and stuff.
For Ghost of
That's
Yotei,
all
we
those
wanted to
colors
celebrate
show up
two
on
other
black and white
influential
really
directors
well.
Who have had an impact on the genre as a whole.
High contrast, baby.
First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience along with increased mud and blood splatter. And lastly, we've partnered with the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe. Turn this mode on to listen to some original lo-fi tracks
beats!
directed by Watanabe himself.
That seems really relaxing. Oh, that's beautiful. That's the Cowboy Bebop Lazarus guy. Like, oh my god, like, I have so much to say about Lazarus as an anime. I loved it to bits, but like, that is really cool. I knew I recognized that name.
There's so many ways to make your Ghost of Yotei playthrough your own. But no matter
That's a lot of
how
freedom
you
for the
play,
player.
Here's one way to experience Ghost of Yotei that is sure to be special.
On your PlayStation 5. Dramatization. Drama! Oh! Oh, that's really cool. That is dope.
Today, you've got a glimpse into Atsu's hunt for the Yotei 6.
Cool shit, still in buy it.
Forge
Oh,
your own
same. It's
path
super
while
dope. I would not
discovering
buy
the
it for
secrets
myself,
of
but it
Ezo.
looks super cool.
To survive, you'll need to master a variety of weapons, using lethal precision to overcome the odds and take revenge.
Have you ever seen the reel for the first game? I've never played Ghost of Tsushima. I probably should,
comes
though.
out on October 2nd. Thank you so much for watching.
Ooh, October might have a decent chunk of games, actually. Maybe the controller, if you could buy it separately. The controller's dope. You can never have too many fucking PS5 controllers. Okay, so that was the Ghost of Yotei little deep dive. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I need to play Ghost of Tsushima first, but so far, I'm very much enjoying what they're shown so far. It looks graphically stunning. All the scenery is beautiful. All the different game modes seem really, really cool. The weapon system's gonna be interesting because I'm a one combo Andy and I only really like to specialize in one, but I can like learn how to use more weapons. The UI is pretty sleek. There's not a ton of detail in there, which I appreciate. I love the character screen where like everyone who you've met is really cool. All in all, it seems like it's going to be a fun open world experience. Those are the types of games that you can deadass get lost in. I don't always stream those because they tend to be very, very long games, but I'm probably going to give Ghost of Tsushima a try before Yotei comes out. In summary, absolute cinema. Yeah, I really like the old style samurai movie vibe to it. Definitely a very, very cool look. You have a pink one, don't you? No, my PlayStation controllers are white. You have to, since that one sword style is not one size and it fits all kinds of combat. From what I can tell, the two stories are very separate, so you shouldn't have to play Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, I would play it for the experience more than to tie the story together. I love the Infamous games, so now Sucker Punch is one of the best at doing engaging open world games. Thank you so much for this
29
sub.
months of the pink thing chaos.
Hey, baby! You can be a Goblin Menace. When am I not? Thank you for the sub. Though I'm always going to be skeptical and that the game plays well and is not buggy in previews, Assassin's Creed has muddied the water so much. Probably. I mean, everything in previews is always going to look smoother and run better. Because they have, like, the latest consoles, and they probably have, like, the fucking testing consoles, which are a little bit more powerful. And they're, like, filming footage for it, so they're making sure that, like, the scenes look really, really, really good. But at the same time, I do have faith that most of what we saw is in-engine. Because we saw a lot of gameplay there, so you can't fake that. Not very easily, anyway. Yotei is set roughly 200 years after Tsushima. There should not be any large connections. Okay, so I don't need to. I think it would be cool to play it for the experience, though. There were a few frame drops in the showcase. It's stuff that, like, it's not easy to notice at a glance, though. After following and playing Tsushima, I have a lot of faith in Yotei. I doubt the game will be buggy or anything Ubisoft level. I like how Ubisoft is our point of comparison now. The frame drops are a way to push you to buy the PS5 Pro. Not happening, mama. I still have my fucking PS5 that I love to bits. She doesn't sound like a plain engine yet. She's still sticking around. Trooper. Honestly, I don't want a new PlayStation until the new one comes out. And that's, I'm pretty sure... How long do you guys think that PlayStation 5 has left in its life cycle? How old is the console? I think that COVID really, really fucked up the timeline for me on the PS5. 2 years, probably. I'd say 3 to 4. Like, here's the thing, though, right? If they're already working on the PS6, why? PS5 doesn't have a ton of, like, exclusives. End of the decade, tops? It came out in 2020, so probably 2 to 3 years. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think it won't stay for long, like 4 years max. Because, like, the Switch had, like, an 8-year life cycle, which is a lot. We kind of hit plateau on graphics at this point. Good. Focused on stylizing. We have not seen the PS5's full potential yet. Yeah, I don't think so. I agree. much for the sub. That's so sweet. Thank you. We're at the end of the era of exclusives. Like, only Nintendo can really get away with it now. Yeah. I do wonder if Nintendo would ever consider not having exclusives. I don't think so. It really doesn't seem like something that's in their playbook, but most other devs and publishers have embraced the fact that the more platforms your game is on, the better. Not a chance. I don't think it's happening, do you? Because honestly, I think that the reason why most people buy their consoles is because of the exclusives. If it wasn't for that, most people would probably go for a PlayStation or even a very good gaming PC. Because Nintendo, I love you, but we're still missing some power. The Switch 2 runs like a fucking dream, and I enjoy it very, very much. But I will say that Nintendo feels like it's a gen behind power-wise. So if they didn't have exclusives, most people would probably not buy their consoles. They would go with something more, with a little bit more oomph. Nintendo would suffer if you play their games on other consoles. Yeah, they would not sell other consoles. God, I love my new Gamer Subs t-shirt. It's so comfy. It's funny, people complain massively that there's no good PS exclusives only on PS5, yet the same people also complain, why won't Sony port this game to PC at launch? Because they do need exclusives. To be quite honest, most companies don't know how to optimize for shit. That's why there's so many issues on PC releases, actually. Isn't that why Monhun was having problems, chat? Hi! Yeah, part of it? No, just not just Monhun. I think a lot of games have that problem, right? That's why Stellar Blade took like a year to come out on PC, I think. Same with Final Fantasy VII. The remake. There's some games that outright don't work. Why do you guys think that, like, I switched to fucking PC mainly? I used to have a Mac, right? Nothing can get ported out to Mac. There's like 3 games that work on Mac. If you want to play video games on your computer, good fucking luck, get a PC. Yeah. As someone who used to be like an avid Apple user, yeah, I do. Like, I used to have one. It's still in Mexico. And I have my iPads for like doing scripting and like other admin work when I'm downstairs. But one of the things that really annoyed me about being a Mac user...
Oh, Lily, there was a big update to Kazan recently that the biggest part of it was giving us the option to have a female version of Kazan. It's peak.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. You can gender bend yourself. Yeah, like one of the main reasons I switched to mainly PC is because I couldn't play games on my computer, like, ever. Mac is a work computer, not a gaming computer. It really is. Porting something to a Mac is a nightmare for devs, so they avoid it like the plague. Yep. I edit on Mac and I love it. Oh, for stuff like design and editing and like After Effects, Mac is great. Like, my computer back home, I used to sketch on my Mac mainly. Sometimes I even like sketch on hubby's laptop because he has a little iMac one that he wants to get like a... That's part of the reason why I want to get the gaming PC so that he can like play games on it while I'm working so he doesn't have to steal mine. But sometimes I work on his laptop and it does respond really, really well to like Photoshop. But I can't do line art on his computer because he doesn't have Paint Tool SAI. And Fire Alpaca's fine, but it's not as smooth. It's not as crisp. I can't see a new PlayStation console coming out in the next few years and have enough in it to just justify buying it. Yeah, they'd have to have 2 or 3 really good exclusives, I think. You have to program a game into the Mac language and get a special license that you have to pay, plus for every update you have to pay extra. Oh, yeah. Fun fact, I hate iOS. Because last year, they fucking changed something in their TOS, which makes it so that if you get if you're like in my Patreon and you got your subscription through your phone, like an iPhone or an iPad or whatever, you will get charged extra. And that's super annoying. Because I had to change a currency thing, and for some reason, any payment made from an Apple device, I don't get it for 70 days. And to change your currency on Patreon, you have to, like, empty out anything you have in your payouts, and I could not empty it out because Apple was just retaining payments. So I had to fucking go to support and be like, hey, I need to do this. I moved to Spain, and they had to go in and fucking brute force it over Apple's head so I could do the switch. So basically, don't use iOS for anything. If you're gonna join my Patreon, use a fucking Android or do it on your computer. It's so much better, and you won't get charged extra. Oh yeah, the Apple tax. It's stupid as fuck. Okay, so what we're gonna do today before we play Pokemon is I want to travel to the past. As all of you guys know, I'm fairly new to the gaming ecosystem, kind of, sort of.
But yeah, the big reason a lot of multi-platform PC releases suffer is the anti-cheat and copy protection. People have confirmed that multiple games, including Marvel Rivals and Monster Hunter Wilds, have performance issues because of those intrusive programs.
Kernel zero permissions. Define you. Okay, so I didn't actually start getting super into video games until I moved out of my parents' house. This was like 2017, 2018. So as a gamer, I don't have like the experience for a lot of gaming shows of Eld, which is mainly to say E3. My first E3 was the last E3, believe it or not. The first time I sat down to watch an E3 properly, the full thing, was, 2019, 2018? Before the fucking thing went to fucking ashes, se hizo polvo. So I missed out on a lot of those. So hubby told me that there is an E3 that he would like me to watch, because apparently, and specifically the Nintendo show, a lot of good shit happened that year. It was super hype. So I was like, okay, why don't we travel to the past and see what that E3 show was about, because I wasn't there. This was a 2014 show. I was like barely in college by then. I had only just met the fucker, and like the rest of my friends were actual gamers. So for me, this is like completely news. So some of you guys might know what happens here, but I have no idea because, again, baby gamer. So I want to watch it with you guys and see what the fuck was so hype about this E3 show in particular, because according to hubby and from what I've heard, it was the E3 presentation, you know? Hi Meg, how you doing? In 2014, I was in middle school. I was barely in college, mama. Hi Lily, just returned from signing on a rent, and bye Lily, gotta go to sleep. Have a good EP. Now I wonder what it was. And anyone else that did not watch that E3, we can all go to the past together. Are you doing a reaction to Momosume tomorrow, right? Yeah. I'm looking at horses. I'm very excited because I don't know what Spanish put in that video, but I hope you at least put at least one of the real horses in there. I might have to postpone it though. You guys know that I just moved to Spain, right? I had to change my AdSense to Spain, and it turns out you can't just do that. I had to make a new AdSense and reconnect it, and until it gets approved, my YouTube monetization is off. It's dead. I can't get super chats. I can't get ad revenue. Hopefully it'll get approved this week. But I might postpone that one so I can have super chats enabled and so people can like join the channel, because I like random horse facts and you guys send me a lot of fun stuff in react streams for me to like actually like talk about. YouTube sucks. Yeah, they must have some weird fucking spaghetti code or something that makes it so you can't just switch your monetization on YouTube. You have to go all the way back to AdSense. Is Twitch fine? I am not touching Twitch. I am leaving Twitch monetized to Mexico for now, because I'm not touching that shit. We're probably gonna get a back burner video this Saturday. Yeah, because like right now, I think I might postpone the whole... I will let you guys know though, if my fucking AdSense thing goes through today, then, or tomorrow morning, we'll be fine. So we shouldn't pay you right now. I don't know what happens. I think that they just get paused. Like channel membership should not be, you guys won't get charged until my fucking AdSense is back up. So that's why I can't find the give Lily money button. Yeah, if anybody's been trying to give me super chats today, I'm very, very sorry. They're turned off until this thing goes through again. It's literally yelling at video game character. But I really want to do the Hons thing with super chats enabled, because I'm pretty sure you guys are going to have real Hons facts for me, because I know you people. As a Spaniard, welcome to Spain. Thank you! Super weird. Yeah, it's very odd. It must be some sort of spaghetti code, because like YouTube, unlike Twitch and Patreon, which are platforms where you monetize with them directly, YouTube needs AdSense to work. It's not YouTube paying you, it's AdSense paying you. I don't know why. It's probably because it's a Google thing, but it takes a hot minute to set up. I figured you'd do a solid and I'd do a solid and warn you. About what? Oh, just letting you know, my VOD got blasted because Uma Musume's music and videos on YouTube, so be careful. Oh, that's good to know, actually. Might give me some time to fuck with the music there then. We don't usually put music in React videos, though. Okay, I've been informed by Ubend, who has watched it, that there's no music in it, so we're fine. Yeah, YouTube copyright is a bitch. But back to E3. So I want to watch this old-ass show and see what was so hype about it. Why did people lose their shit? Because apparently this was like the E3 presentation. So let's see. No, I don't want to go to the past. You're gonna go and you're gonna like it. Back before COVID, back before 2016, back before Tumblr banned porn. How old is this E3? 2014, baby, like 10 years old? We're all going back to the past, mama! 11 years in the past. Get ready. Time travel? Yeah, time travel is dangerous. We're fine. Just don't touch anything, alright? Things? I miss E3. This was before directs were a thing. Look at that! Look at the size of this stage! Holy shit!
Welcome, Nintendo President and COO, Reggie
Fils-aimé.
If you say so.
Reggie!
Welcome to E3 Nintendo fans. And you guys thought we wouldn't have a press conference. Not my problem. We have Nintendo's biggest stars backstage, ready to make some big announcements.
Oh, great! Another Mario game!
Don't love your tone, but actually no new Mario game today.
What? I'm getting bumped!
Was this made by Robot Chicken? This feels like Robot Chicken. Was this made by Robot Chicken? Yes, oh! My god, I love. Definitely. It's actually them, I love this. Oh, that's so fucking funny. And Reggie was cool with that? Like, Nintendo was cool with that? Nintendo was cool with Robot Chicken making this. Holy shit. Look at how scuffed that Peach is. Look at the tiny head. It's the Wii U era. They were desperate. Right.
I'm out of here! Hey, looks like I'm the new face of Nintendo.
Ah!
They promised me you would be here! Come on, Reggie,
That fucking 2 Link looked so cursed. It's like Chris without the soul. Ah! Look at it! Oh my god, I would have lost my shit watching this live. Chocolate milk. Alright.
Nintendo. Hey, they promised me you would be here!
Now I want a donut.
Come on, Reggie, give us Mother 3!
How about this instead?
Hey, wait a minute. If Nintendo's heroes are backstage, who's watching the bad guys?
Not my problem.
Oh shit.
Me, Wario!
I guess this is my problem.
Reggie!
My problem.
Why is Wario thin? Why is Wario thin? Where's the cake and the muscles that you little did on fire? Why did Nintendo let them get away with this? Wah. Dude, holy shit, I would have lost my shit if I'd seen this live. Why is Ganondorf shorter than Reggie? Fortnite Wario. Buff Wario. Why is there a bullet bill? Bad guy.
Wario!
I guess this is my problem. While I go Reggie on these fools, here's
While I
what's
go
new.
Reggie on this... I miss Reggie. back in the day when Nintendo was allowed to be goofy. I feel like this sense of whimsy has disappeared completely from the company. Like, what happened? Iwata died. What happened? It wasn't, this is so fucking funny, and like, they're just so corporate now. They're really safe. I'm gonna throw up, I know this. Ah! Yeah, it's like way too serious. Look at this. What the fuck are they doing? Reggie. Boys. The worst part is that Iwata probably signed up on this. Like, why did we get stunt doubles for the— Oh my god, this is all smash attacks. Why are we letting the fucking top dogs at Nintendo do this? What happened to Nintendo? What do you mean stunt doubles? Yes, that's all them. My apologies. But men! This is the most guy way to solve a problem. This shit is legendary. Why don't we do this anymore? This is so fucking funny. I would have lost my shit watching this live. Stop it. I've seen gifs of this. I've seen gifs of this. I've seen reaction gifs like of this. Holy shit, is this where it's from? I didn't know that this was what it was from. Oh, I love. Baby. Dude, I love reacting to the past. I love that I didn't watch anything. I missed out on so much shit. You were missing part of history for so long. We're catching up. God, I miss this era. This is a different decade. This is when Nintendo allowed itself to be whimsical. The only fun ones at Nintendo are the Splatoon devs. The Splatoon devs are like a trip. God, I feel old. Baby. God, I was young. I was like 20. I love it! Boys. Smash for the Wii U! If they had announced Smash like the— Reggie. I hate it here! The fucking Mii fighters were introduced here. Oh my god, Reggie, I hate it. The butt chin. I hate it here. It did look like it's so fucking goated. The butt chin, look at it! His body is ready. Dude, if they had announced Smash games like this, I would fucking buy that shit immediately. If they had made it like fucking Sakurai fighting Toby Fox or something, I would fucking buy it immediately. The Reggie Mii has a cameo on the Mario Kart ride at Universal. I love! The chin is what you're looking at and not the nose. Yes. I love this. They look just like each other. They look just like each other. I love that. That was the Mii Fighter announcement for Smash and it was glorious. They probably had like personalized assets so their Miis could look more like them. Iwata with the eyes closed. Cause yeah, Asian. He was like, I can be that stereotype. I am Asian. I love that. I love that! The fact is that they were probably playing too. Dipshit. And just to show that you could play on the Wii U screen and on the controller. Reggie wins! The full suit. Eat it, bitch. Amiibo! Undertale wasn't even out yet. Yeah, this was when Amiibos first came out, right? Amiibo started here. Oh, the birth of collector's degeneracy. 11 years and still going. Around then, yeah. Oh lord, I forgot that. This is when Amiibos were first announced! That's so cool! I have all the Smash ones. Insane. Oh, bye, Reggie.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora.
Why do you
Limited.
look the same? They really do put him on ice between Smash games, don't they? He looks exactly the same! Like, I'm done making a Smash, go back into cryo sleep. They put him in a pod, and it sinks into the ground. Wave, illustrate this in the most scuff way you can. They put him in a pod, or in a fridge, and then they just fucking bury it. And he's only allowed out if he wants to make a Kirby or a Smash. Man, how did I not age like this dude? Become completely and totally Asian. Like, 1,000,000,000% Asian. More Asian than you already are. This is like Asian genetics, where you look like the same age right up until you hit like 70, and then you just like go and become an old raisin.
Here at the Nintendo Digital event, I'd like to lead off by talking about Super Smash Bros. Right now, you're seeing two familiar bigwigs facing off in a friendly battle. But this isn't a simple pre-rendered animation.
Yeah, they're actually
What you are
playing.
seeing will be possible in the new Smash Bros. Games. Now,
His
by
age gets
using a
converted
Mii
to skill
fighter,
at game creation. Yeah!
anyone can join the battle.
Mii fighters!
I thought about having Mii characters appear in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but in the end decided against it. Somehow at the time, it didn't seem right to have Miis punching and kicking.
But now we do.
For this game, though, we're not simply throwing the Miis into the fray.
We're
done
giving
some
them
serious
archetypes.
work getting them ready for a fight.
He's Nintendo's Mariah Carey. Right now,
almost
he's
not
been
even Miis anymore.
thought out to work on Kirby. Are these all devs? Are these all devs? How old is Sakurai? I have no idea. Nobody knows. And we don't want to find out, because if you find out, you die. That's so cool!
I think you can tell that the Miis are going to be just as competitive as the other characters. Mii fighters will
And
come
those
in
are still
3
here to this
varieties.
day. We can, I think the Mii fighters are still in Ultimate, right? Yeah, those haven't gone away. That's how Sans is in the game. Just as competitive as the other characters. Ha! What tier are they on? Like, competitively, what tier are the Mii fighters on, chat? I need to know. A lot of characters got in as Mii costumes. I mean, it's at least you're in Smash. Bottom of the barrel, baby. The default Mii Gunner has over 900 on Rule 34. Why? They're on C or B, so bad. I still think they're a waste of a character slot. I don't think so. I mean, at least that way with costumes, you can actually put other characters in. Because woman. Well, yeah, fair. Only Mii Gunner sees competitive play. Really? I just googled, he's 54. He looks like he's fucking 30. Miis are an important part of Nintendo history. The shitpost of Nintendo, yes.
Brawlers fight empty-handed and prefer to be up close and personal. Mii brawlers are both fast and powerful. Sword fighters are weapon masters. They stay cool and calm as they chase down opponents.
Thanks so much for the follow.
Gunners are armed with mysterious arm cannons. They have lots of
that's so
different
fun.
projectiles that can be fired from long range.
God, I would have lost my shit seeing
Brawlers,
this live.
sword fighters, and gunners. Each type is treated as a separate fighter. And each type can choose 4 special moves from 12 options. This means that the Mii fighters will have a total of 36 special moves
Jesus
from which to
Christ.
choose. It would take 9 regular fighters to equal that number of moves.
So they basically
But I
used
didn't
9
decide to-
fighters. Jesus Christ. Look at that! Why did we make Abe Lincoln a me? They removed that feature in Ultimate. I mean, I would guess why. Why is Lincoln in here?
To include me's in the lineup just so you
Lincoln!
or your friends could join
Get
the
sworn in. Wait, hold on. That wasn't a... That wasn't...
Decide to include
That was in
me's
the
lineup
presentation?
just-
Is that why people started making those? Oh my... I thought that people started making those as a fucking meme after a while. I didn't know that they actually did something that stupid in the presentation, but no wonder Nintendo signed off on it. I fucking love that. No wonder now there's like this character fucking joins the battle in some meme-tastic way. This is where the meme came from. No, I love that. And they like that, they doubled their sales. That's hilarious. Genuinely hilarious, holy shit. Puppy, no. Gaming history, Lily. I can't believe that I'm witnessing this in the year of our Lord 2025. I love the past. See, that's the only good thing about never having watched anything, is that now I get to react to it. And people who actually did see this know. My favorite hat, I like berets. Lily, your brain is melting. Yeah!
So you or your friends could join the battle.
Lincoln gets
See,
sworn in.
every day, I receive requests for new characters to be added to the game.
Oh, Sakurai. Oh, Sakurai. Oh. The future. The future? Worse. So much worse. Put in Minecraft Steve, say the executives, and he has to fucking do it. He fucking predicted his own future, and you know what? Yeah. You have to deal with it now. It's the guy, Elijah Wood, likes to battle. I can't believe they actually put that in there. I thought it was a meme somebody else made. I didn't know that Nintendo actually did that. Sakurai is a saint. As someone that gets a lot of people asking me for things, you get so used to it. The amount of low-key shade being thrown. I don't blame him. You get used to it, but it's still annoying sometimes.
And now you can use me's to recreate any character you like and fight as them.
Ice-T pours it on. Nintendo! No wonder I see so many of these. Nintendo, holy fucking shit. Nintendo, I genuinely thought that all of these were made by random people, like random gloshitos of the internet, not Sakurai because he got bored. Hi. Oh my fucking god, I love it. This is what we
Anyone
had.
can join the battle. You can fight. Anyone can fight. This is your chance to defeat Nintendo's greats.
I love that. They saw the potential and they fucking gunned for it.
We're fast approaching the sales date of the 3DS version. The game is almost complete, but of course...
Big brain foreshadowing. Later that year, Duck Hunt was revealed for the game, and his down special is Wild Gunman. Elijah Wood's first film role, the kid in Back to the Future 2 who is trying to play the Wild Gunman arcade machine.
Oh, Nintendo was on real shit posting hours. Yeah, actually. People were making me's like back on the Wii. I have Garfield, Hellboy, Master Chief, Jackie Chan, Flapjack, Chowder, and Aang on my Wii.
Of course, there are an astronomical number of variables in a game like this. We have to be sure to put enough people on the debug team and test it correctly.
Yeah, they'd
Thank
have to
you for your
basically port it
patience.
out on an entirely new console.
We've put all our focus into getting the fighters, items, assist trophies, stages, and enemy characters ready and in
They
the
have
game.
a different
And there are many
shader
different
to give them
modes
the black
besides
outline
the
here.
main Smash battles. I won't go over them in detail now, but let me show you a bit of what's in store for you.
I actually never played Smash 4 because I didn't have a Wii U, so for me this is completely new. Really good for a 3DS game. I love that thing. Oh, you can customize it. Oh! Personally, on the 3DS, I think the black outlines are useful. Thick, thin, and none. I think for readability's sake on a screen that small, the black outlines are very helpful. Oh, that's hilarious. Isabelle was there as an assist, but she was revealed as a fighter in Ultimate. The 3DS version is a better one to go back with because of the Smash run. I remember I played Brawl, and then I didn't play again until Ultimate. Some people didn't like the outline. I mean, you could turn it off, but for readability's sake, it's not a bad thing to have. I really wish they would keep the black outlines as an accessibility feature. Speaking of someone visually impaired. Yeah. I was gonna say, if you're someone like me, for example, I'm nearsighted as shit. Like, for me, the black outlines would be pretty helpful as an accessibility feature. And for a screen as small as the 3DS, I think it's good to have them. Even just as something you can turn on and off, you know? It ran fine on the new 3DS. Bye! You could turn it off, apparently! I missed Street Pass. Also, I'm sorry to report that hubby lost one of his snails, so now we have a snail loose in the office. I used to play Smash 4 all the time on the school bus. I never got to play Smash 4. I didn't have a 3DS or a Wii U, but not the loose snail. It's somewhere in the office. So long as the dog doesn't fucking eat it. Little snail on a big adventure. I wonder if he found it. So far, we have not. It's somewhere in the office, though. It'll come out when we put out Cucumber, probably. Big fat rip to Street Pass, one of the best hardware features ever made. Damn. Nails can move pretty fast if they feel like it. You know when you found it when you take a step up and hear a crunch? They stick to walls and things. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in here, just hiding. All right. But as an accessibility feature, I would think it's a good thing to have. I miss the trophy so much! Side note, Ultimate, the stickers are cute, but I miss the trophy so much. The trophies are basically Amiibo. The trophies inspired Amiibo. Why don't we have them anymore? Look how cool that is. That's so cute. I wish we could still have those. The stickers took so much dev time. The trophies, mama. It's probably something they had to cut out because of dev time and all the characters. Maybe they'll bring them back for the next Smash game. Lily, how would you draw Isabelle in your style? Furry as fuck. Okay, you know what? You know what? Sub goal. Do you guys want me to draw my take on Isabelle? Let's make it 25. Let's make it something small. Sub goal, sadly only on Twitch, because super chats are currently disabled, but let's make a sub goal, 25 subs, and I will draw Isabelle as soon as Noober is done. Which should be soon, hopefully. I have it lined and everything, I just need to fucking add color and add details. Fastest sub goal ever made. Let's do 25. You know what? 25. I have a handy dandy button now. Title is Isabelle. There we go. Isabelle Furry. There we go. Anka 2. We can make another one for that. Isabelle. It's Isabelle with 2 L's and an E, right? Isabelle. Isabelle. Okay. And we already got one, so let me just... There we go. Seaman Demon. Hi! Her name is upon bed, so how her head and ears look like a bell bag. They do! She's so cute. I miss trophies so bad.
Sounds fun.
Thank you for the sub. Thank you. That's 2. Meow. Oh, thank you very much for the sub. Another one! They called her Canela in the Spanish version. Why? Hi, Kinky New here. Yes, came here because of the bunny suit. Was not familiar with your game. Oh yeah, hi, welcome. Thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a handy dandy button that hubby added to my stream deck so I could actually do this. And thank you for gifting 10 tier 1 subs to the community. 64 Keel, that's so sweet. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you. Speedrun, no! We still have time. We still have time. Let's keep watching. But I'm only gonna do 1 sub goal for this one because I want to finish Newbert first. I love the mini games. Oh, you can bet. Oh.
There are many more game
Yeah,
elements that
sadly,
we haven't
normally I would
introduced
count
yet,
super
but I
chats
don't
in
think
this,
we
but
can talk
sadly,
about
they're disabled currently. Super YouTube.
them all before we release. However, this will be our first Smash Brothers game on a handheld, so I hope you're all looking forward to Super Smash Brothers
Then
for
Ultimate
Nintendo
comes
3DS.
in later, like, thoop. Save that energy. Save the gifting 100 tier 1 subs energy for July 31st chat.
And welcome to Nintendo.
Hi, Reggie! I'm planning on doing some rewards slash maybe mini subathon. I can't extend the stream for very long, but I can just keep it going over the next few days if you guys want, because I have work. But I do plan on making an event out of it. I'll post the rewards up later. Summer 2014, it was October.
Digital event at E3. This year, we wanted to do something different to celebrate what it means to be a Nintendo fan. Today, you'll meet many of the talented Nintendo teams working hard to deliver great games.
Oh, thank you for gifting another tier 1 sub to the community. Thank you. Thank you. I do miss Reggie. I thought he was funny.
And here's some of our big E3 news, with more to be shared throughout the show. While I've changed out of my Fireflower suit for now, Mario is still close to my heart.
The Amiibos!
You may recognize this as what Mr. Iwata used earlier to defeat my Mii Fighter in Super Smash Bros.
I like that they actually scripted these
I'll say
out.
there's no way he beats me without resorting to a little magic. And in fact, I'm right. That's exactly what he did. Because this is no ordinary toy. This is one of the first in a new line of products
People
Nintendo has in
went crazy over these. Insane. And then true American fashion! Scalpers came in and it was super hard to get these. I still want to get some for Splatoon because I really like them, but in true American fashion, Scalpers came in and fucking ruined the Amiibo market because they didn't make that many of them. They had very limited runs of Amiibos at first. My boss cheated to beat me, yeah. They were 12 USD at first, now they're 30. Inflation. They're still hard to get. Certain Amiibos are produced more than others. Remember the Rosalina Amiibo debacle? Yes, I do. Wait, put up a little fucking TLDR. Over 90 figures. The scalpers. And they ruined Pokemon TCG. They do, but that's another video. That's something else that we can talk about in another video. I'm planning on doing a little bit more deep dive content, but it requires some research, so I might need help from the community. Not really a scripted video, but not like just go in on the fly either. Like you have to read up on a little bit of information. They heavily underestimated how much people would want them. Nintendo does this. They'd rather play it safe and make less. I've randomly found a gold Mario just in stores. Don't call us out. Nintendo always does this where, like, it's it's a good business practice, right? I'm kind of the same way. I always expect less people to be interested than the actual number of people that are interested in something whenever, like, I'm, like, shilling for something or offering a product. And the safe thing to do is to, like, make less of it, if that makes sense. But in this case, after the first round where they dead-ass sold out, Nintendo should have made more. Supply and demand. Oh, I would love a figure of myself. Like, my dream is to get an Android, but that's probably never gonna happen. It's easy to get the core Mario cast and Zelda characters and stuff, but Captain Falcon and the Wii Fit Trainer were brutal to get. I think that, like, the Rosalina one was also pretty bad, from what I heard. The thing is, Amiibo were always minor bonuses. Nothing major aside from a small number of cases. Lily U2s, I would love that. Maybe we'll get merch eventually.
Amiibo.
I love him.
And only on Nintendo systems will you be able to enjoy all the different experiences.
Yeah, because Amiibo have perks
Toys
now.
to Life category. Along with Amiibo, both Disney Infinity and Skylanders Trap Team have unique features and functionality that can only be found on Wii U. There's a special chip that's embedded in every figure. Any Wii U system will recognize the figures by touching them on the Wii U gamepad. And when that happens, they spring to life in compatible games in cool new ways.
And, like, that's the cool thing about Amiibo, right? Is that they're compatible with a shit ton of different games, not just the games that they were made for.
Gamepad, the character's data is downloaded into the game you're playing. And it's also a two-way street. We can send information back to the figure.
Oh, that's so cool.
So in other words, your figure's data changes as you play, which opens the door for various new gameplay possibilities. For example,
I think the data to the figure might have just been a Smash thing, because this is the first that I've heard of it, and they were made for Smash. I forgot my Amiibos were memory cards. Hi! That's one thing that was smart about the Wii U. The Toys to Life stuff did not need extra accessories. Oh, thanks so much for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more and you guys get fucking fuzzy Isabelle in my art style. Thank you. That's so sweet. The Wolf Link Amiibo can be used in Breath of the Wild to summon Wolf Link, and you can get a bonus health if you die if you did the Wii U exclusive World Dungeon. Oh! But that's like the Amiibo sending stuff to the game, but like the game sending stuff back to the Amiibo, did that actually ever get used? I never really used Amiibo, so I don't know. Yeah. It's only for Smash, though. It makes sense. They were made for Smash originally. They look like Smash trophies. In Tears of the Kingdom, Wolf Link Amiibo can give you clothes to customize your paraglider with the Mirror of Twilight. I love that. Hey, Masaki, thanks so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to the community. Isabelle is happening! Congratulations, you're getting furry. Yay! If I up it, we could make it a comic. I'm thinking about it. Oh, thanks so much for renewing your channel membership. Thank you. I didn't know you could still do that. I thought those were turned off too. Yay! Thank you for another oh yeah, for your channel membership. Thank you. Should I expand it for a comic? Like, I already have next week planned, and I have to do tutorial once I'm done with the... You know what? We can do that once the tutorial comic is done, I think. I think that's better. Don't want to overpromise right now, because I do want to make that comic first.
Figure with its own unique stats and fighting style.
I'm gonna finish off Newbert, then Isabelle, then the tutorial comic.
Evolve as a fighter in Super Smash Bros. On Wii U. In fact, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U will indeed be the first game to support Amiibo. In other words, this holiday, we're not only releasing the game you've been waiting for.
You're really expanding into the foreign market, aren't you? Yeah, girl.
That literally gives you new ways to play.
That's really cool. I never actually used Amiibo, so learning how they worked originally is pretty interesting.
When you use an Amiibo in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, that character will appear as a fighter in the game and compete in battles, developing its own unique attributes and skills. You can fight against them yourself, have them score off against other Amiibo. They can even join you and fight on the same team. But Super Smash Bros. Is just the start. Amiibo play is also being prepared.
According to Hubby, they were incredibly hard to beat. No, we're in the past. This is the direct from 2014. This is Reggie. According to Hubby, because he did actually do this, he had a Wii U, they were notoriously difficult to beat. He said, and I quote, the Amiibo fighters were cracked. Wait. Lily, check if AdSense got approved. Oh, because of the channel membership? I think I can check in Hubby's laptop. Give me 1 second, you guys. I am shooing you from your spot. Hold on. Move. Hubby sometimes helps me do, like, fucking admin stuff, so he signed in. Nope. Not approved yet. I'm guessing I'm gonna get an email. It usually takes a few days, though. All right.
Now for a number of other Nintendo games. One of those is a game many of you are already
Will you post the mini sub goes later? Yeah.
Mario Kart 8. We'll have
Task
more
Manager is already
other games soon.
They leaned into it. Task Manager is already up. Oh my god, they saw the meme and they fucking went for it. Or did this spawn the meme? Did this spawn the meme? The death stare! Was this before or after the meme? This was the meme. This was before. Was this the... How many memes did this direct spawn? I love...
I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions, but there's much more to cover in this digital event today. So I'm going to ask you to do this. When we're done here, at any time you can catch Nintendo of America's own Bill Trinan, who's hosting a dedicated Amiibo video that goes into a little more detail. So be sure to find him at Nintendo.com or the Nintendo YouTube channel.
You wanna know why I think that Nintendo stopped doing like that really silly shit in their events? Because before, when they were doing E3, it was basically kind of competitive, right? Like who had the best presentation, who could catch the most fucking eyes. Part of the reason why they probably were able to do such dorky fun shit was because they were trying to catch the audience's attention because they were competing with like every other publisher. Now that they have their own directs and IPs, they're a little bit less whimsical because they know that people are there to watch them. That's my guess. That and they became kind of safe.
Super Smash Bros. And Amiibo are big initiatives for Nintendo. But now it's time to give you a sneak peek at some of the many projects in development. Whenever I'm over in Japan and lucky enough to see these new games,
do you collect Amiibo? No, I only have like one.
First video game I fell in love with, Super Mario World on my Super NES.
Oh, I love that game!
Finished with 99 lives.
I never
still
beat the full thing. Like, I beat Bowser, but I never did the bonus levels. Should we play it? I love this.
I bet you remember the first game you fell in love with, too.
This was one of my first video games,
Those of us who play games know that there's nothing quite like them in the world. And those of us who love Nintendo know that no matter what's going on in our lives, we can always count on these games to deliver fun and great gameplay. Because it's Nintendo. But
look at the little Mario pin on his label. That's so cute.
You're about to find out directly from our development teams. They're working on some amazing new projects that underscore the point that there's never been a better time to play games on Nintendo platforms.
And even
At the end
then,
of the
this
day,
was in the Wii U
Nintendo
era. The
ga-
Wii U was not having a good time at this point. Like, Iwata cut his salary to keep the fucking employees on board. Like, even then, they were still trying new and fun things. Like, Nintendo, for me, it's really funny, right? Because they've always struck to me, even now with their fucking shit consumer practices, for me, at its core, Nintendo is the love of the game. The love of fucking, making something new, innovation, making something fun. Even when the company was struggling, they still did this. And to an extent, they still do. Some things have changed, obviously. It's been like 11 years. But I think that at its core, Nintendo is still a company that just wants to make good, fun, family-friendly games. You can just assume everything has the undertone of, oh god, please buy the Wii U. Yeah. But at the same time, Nintendo has never done things solely for the money. They kind of do it for the love of the game. The 3DS was performing well, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that 3DS kept on
share
Nintendo afloat.
one belief. There's nothing wrong with having a little fun. With that, I'm going to
Nintendo
step
should
aside
listen
to
to
let
that
our
now, though.
developers show you their new games. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you, Reggie. Oh, was this for Yoshi? Woolly World is so cute.
I'm Tezuka of Nintendo. How do you do?
I'm Ebisu of the Goodfield Company. Thanks for having me.
I love.
When Nintendo reached out to Goodfield, we didn't ask them to make Yoshi's Woolly World as a sequel to Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Epic Yarn was supposed to be super fun.
We said we wanted to make a Yoshi
I love Yoshi. I love Yoshi so much. It's so cute.
game. But we asked them to use the yarn and fabric as materials for creating new gameplay mechanics.
That looks
To
so
create a new-
precious. The style is immaculate. It's like the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. Woolly World was spotted in the last Switch 1 Direct. Good!
New kind of Yoshi game filled with those kinds of elements.
Yeah, that's so clever. That's so clever.
For Kirby, we used strands of yarn as the core element and expressed things through their movement. This time, now that we were working in a three-dimensional world with depth, the challenge was that a single strand wasn't going to be visually
And it still has
impressive.
like very much a Yoshi's Island
So
vibes.
how do you play with a pile of yarn? Or some cloth? We thought about those things pretty hard.
They get unraveled
Like, they
and knitted
unravel.
up
Look how
and
cute that
do a
is.
lot of things like that.
You throw yarn to like get obstacles and shit. That's
Both
adorable. These kind of graphics age really well. Here's the thing, right? This is I've been saying this for a while. Stylization will always age better than realistic graphics because stylization basically means that you want something to look good and in a specific fucking way. Like there is an intent within the art style to kind of like convey something specific. In trying to make something look hyper realistic, you are going to hit a fucking threshold eventually where that's it. You can't do more than this. But when you stylize things, you can really get experimental. You can do some really fun stuff. And it's almost always going to age well because it's meant to be completely ageless. It's not meant to be like this technological marvel. It's just supposed to look good and like play a certain way.
Mario and Yoshi games are 2D action platformer games. The big difference is that Mario games are about
Cuphead is a prime
performing
example of that.
challenging
How old is that game? Yeah, Cuphead and this too. Stylization for me will always trump realistic graphics. Always.
tasks within a given time limit. But with Yoshi games, they don't have any time limits. So you're able to freely explore the vast game world. You can make new discoveries.
It's going good, thank you.
It's turning out to be an action game where you can have fun in
God,
a wide
this would have been
variety of
such a
ways.
good year for
When you
gaming.
usually make an action game, things like
I love how 2K's realistic graphics are today's style for games. Is this a Wii U Direct, Lily? This is E3. Before E3 died because of COVID, Nintendo used to actually join other publishers in this big event where they would showcase like their game plans for the year. Nowadays we have the Nintendo Directs, but back in the day before COVID, E3 was like this giant presentation for everyone who made video games to come in and show off what they were gonna do, right? So this was the 2014 E3 Nintendo presentation. Haley, guess what? What? 2014 was a great year. They just released a Wii U port. Oh! Nintendo left, I think, because they realized that they could just make their own event instead of competing for attention. That was part of the reason, and the reason they decided to do that was because since COVID happened and we couldn't have, like, the really, really big E3 event, they just decided to do their own thing, and it worked out for them. But sadly, they've lost a bit of soul in the process. There's a lot of whimsy that came from being in the big E3 event that they just do not have now. Lily went to year's Venom.
Like how
yeah!
far you can jump are set at a certain distance, so you would build the terrain with that in mind. But in the case of Yoshi, he's so almighty. If he tries, he can fly as far as he wants.
I love Yoshi.
His tongue is the most powerful weapon. Well, it may be weird calling it a weapon.
Remember the Nintendo did E3 presentation in 2013. Then how come this is a thing? This is a thing that was in E3 in 2014.
Kasan told us that it's centered around exploration. We took it as Yoshi's abilities are there to be utilized for exploration. From there, we were able to progress with the game's development.
Oh yeah, there were still showcases. I think that they stopped doing the showcases when COVID happened. This game is very Lily coded. I think I have this actually, but
by using yarn, there are new
if I don't
ways
have it,
to
Hubby
explore.
does because he had a Wii U.
There are a lot of transformations in the game because Yoshi himself is made of yarn.
So this time, we put in two-player mode. Two
Look
Yoshis
at it!
appear, and that actually plays really well. Two people can play to help each other out.
Hi.
So in tough situations, if there are two players, they can both overcome it.
I love this, the look of this. I think I have the craft one. What was it called?
Yoshi wherever he likes.
Yoshi, I do have one of these that I've just never played.
This is really important in co-op and can be used in a way to attack the other player.
The sad part is that E3 major use wasn't selling games. It was the main focus, but the networking was the real boon. Developers, designers, people meeting in person and agreeing on new projects. Yeah, that's kind of the point of those conventions. Crafted World, yes, I have that one, I think. I hate Crafted World, the Passion Wave. Why?
Gameplay is possible. We've made prototypes of different ways to express the yarn fabric for Yoshi.
They probably made them IRL, which is so cute.
And we felt that the stuffed yarn Yoshi was particularly attractive.
It's the cutest one!
There was quite a phase of trial and error until
they
we
probably
decided to go with
crocheted
the current
them
form.
to actually see what they would look like in game.
Yeah, this time it's about a textured look. And we also wanted to give the world a handmade feel.
Thank you for the sub! I'm adding another one, just to keep track.
But we then asked, what makes
Oh, they're
things
crocheted.
look handmade?
Oh, that's so
we
cute!
tried making things
I want one! I really, really want one. That's so cute! They actually made them! Yeah, those are crocheted. That's so adorable. Lily, why are you crying? Because I love them.
our own, hoping that it would help in reflecting the handmade feel to the game.
That's a really great way to learn how they want to texture
There
the
is
3D
certainly
models.
a key phrase that I have. It's amazing Yoshi.
And everything looks like it's being
put in the
knit.
element of surprise. And I want to make it a game that brings a smile to your face just by owning it.
So precious.
Here you go.
love Captain Toad! Captain Toad is the cutest thing! I actually do. I have the Switch version of Captain Toad, but that's so adorable! I love Captain Toad because it's just dead-ass puzzles. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. What the fuck? Captain Toad was also 10 years ago? Apparently! Does that mean that the one I played for the Switch is this one? I think so. I never would have known. It aged so well. I think a lot of games must have gotten ported out to the Switch because the Wii U sold like shit. An enhanced one, likely? Yeah, like it aged really well. It is. It's an enhanced port. Oh, there you go. A lot of this shit I didn't know what existed 10 years ago. I guess the Wii U just sold so bad. It aged really well, yeah. That was the joke of the first 2 or 3 years of the Switch. It was like a Wii machine. A lot of Wii U games were really good. Just trapped on hardware, nobody bought. I'm glad that they ported them out. Because this game was a tits, I remember it. Oh yeah, definitely this one. Look at him! I love Captain Toad because it's just isometric puzzles.
Oh! Hello!
Oh my god, that Bowser looks like shit! I love it! And look how Peach also looks scuffed as fuck. Robot Chicken!
Hey, look, I'm really sorry about kidnapping you 80+ times, but my bad. So, is it cool if I have the last donut?
Blech. No. Very peachy.
I deserve that.
Yeah. Dehydrated Bowser.
Last year, I said that revisiting the conventions of the Zelda series would be our theme for the new Zelda game for Wii U. However, before I get into that, let me talk about something that I needed to help to realize this ambition. In fact, it's something that we've wanted to do for a long time in the Legend of Zelda series, and so development began with this as our focus.
Oh,
In the earlier releases of the Legend of Zelda games, players got to explore a wide area, scrolling up, down, left, and right.
That is like the classic
However,
Zelda games.
after the game transitioned to 3D and the
With
hardware
Ocarina, yeah.
continued to evolve, it became harder to create that feel of being in a vast world. For example, in Wind Waker,
I really need to play Wind Waker, but I need to play Wind Waker HD because apparently that's the best one.
To create a wide world where you could freely explore many
Was this the
isolated
Breath of the Wild
islands.
announcement? I have no idea.
But it was very hard to create one large world where everything felt connected. We had to design small, bounded areas with a defined
Oh yeah, like
entrance
Wind
and
Waker
exit.
wasn't actually open world despite the fact that it felt like it.
And putting them all together
The
made
art
it
style
feel
is
like
unhinged
you were
and I love
playing
it.
in a large world. But you still couldn't cut through the boundaries wherever you like to explore that world. Today, I'd like to talk to everyone about the latest Zelda game for Wii U. But first, please take a look at how the game looks on screen.
That's gorgeous.
This is the new world of Zelda. It's quite a vast world, isn't it?
God, people must have lost their shit at this. They're absolute fucking cookies, man. Like before this, Zelda games were pretty linear in their progression. For me, Breath of the Wild was just like such a fun experience. And Tears of the Kingdom too, but like imagine this after playing Zelda in a very similar way for years. That's really, really gorgeous. Lily, I feel old. So do I!
You can even reach those mountains in the distance if you walk far enough. We couldn't create such a wide world like this in the past. As far as what you can do with such a vast field to explore,
and this was only the first look. Like, they didn't actually announce Breath of the Wild properly until like E3 in 20. What was it? 16 and 17? Because the game came out with Wii U and the Switch. I think so. 2 years later, yeah. So what he's saying is, it's 16 times the detail. God, the Switch came out like 2 or 3 years later, Jesus.
It means you can enter any area.
They were probably
from any
like
direction.
hurrying to make a new console after the Wii U flopped so fucking hard.
Solving in this game begins the moment the player starts to think about where they want to go, how they will get there, and what they will do when they arrive. This is a clean break from the conventions of past games in the Zelda series, where you had to follow a set path and play through the scenario in the right order. I believe this departure will create opportunities for new gameplay.
But I think that fucking playstyle for the Legend of Zelda games really hurt story progression. Because holy shit, in Tears of the Kingdom, I had to do the same dungeon, the same fucking like... I did 4 different dungeons with the same fucking cutscene every single time. I think it really hurt the storytelling for Tears of the Kingdom. I think that we should go back to linear if we're gonna tell a little bit more story, but we all know that Nintendo is more about gameplay and less about story.
That have not been experienced in previous Zelda games. As you can see,
speedrunners were so happy they could jump to the end cast when videos. Did you guys see that video of like a dude that got like Link with a stick and just ran to Ganondorf?
Games can be quite peaceful. However, it is a Zelda game after all, so strong enemies will certainly appear, even in this setting. Powerful enemies appearing in such a peaceful world
Insert
is one
anxiety
of the defining
piano.
features of the Zelda series.
I think that one convention we can keep, right?
Stunning. And that he wasn't in like his hero. Oh! Anxiety. Hello. Hello! Immediately piano PTSD. I don't like it. Oh god! It went after your ass. And they hadn't shown off the full outfit properly by then.
I mean, they could have programmed out that repeating cutscene, but I for one am ready for the series to go back to its roots.
Yeah, same here. Thank you very much for the sub. Oh, there he is. Like, for a first look, this is pretty good. And this is like the first time, I think, that we deviated in Link's design from the green tunic to something a little bit more modern. I miss the green tunic, I think it's really cute, but I also really like the champion's tunic. I remember the first time one of these came out, it came at me and I shat myself. I almost cried! I wonder if this is Pokemon. It has to be. Yeah, I saw the Pokeball! Oh, that's so cool. it's the thing that I'm... oh, wait, no. It's the thing that I'm supposed to be playing right now. Gen 3, baby! Creature. The Gen 3 remakes. Yay! The Creature! Thanks so much for the follow! I love Roxanne. That's as far as I've made it so far. Team no swag versus team all the swag. Ew! Is that what the Mudkip's final looks like? My son! What have you done to my son? Why does he look fugly now? Why do they all turn into uggos? Sad.
In this video, so many people lost it cause they thought this Link was a girl.
Thanks so much for the dono. Really? I'm not surprised. He does look very feminine in Breath of the Wild. Every time like a new Zelda game tries to come out, there's always discourse about playable Zelda or how girly Link looks. Let him be a twink, except the one in Twilight Princess. That one was a man. Whoa. Liz Ord and Whale.
Do you ever take those gloves off?
No! Take my gloves off, do whatever I want. Here we go.
I love the robot chicken skit with a burning passion.
Shut up!
Dead witches get dragged to hell.
Oh! Oh, mother. Hello, mother. This is when Nintendo was like, you know what? We're taking this IP and we're bringing it back to life. Hi, Mom!
It is.
God, so many good announcements that year. Ooh.
These are the gates.
I love Mom
Whatever
looking
your
fucking...
friend did to get on the other side of these. Let's just say she's not having a good day.
Amazing. Bayo 2 was so fucking good. Mother!
Not one for pets who don't listen to their masters.
It was such a good time. Like, Bayo 3 was so nice, but for me, peak was Bayo 2. It was phenomenal, such a good time. She owned it, like, the character designs were phenomenal too.
I'm afraid I don't have time to dance too long. A friend is waiting for me.
Time's almost up.
Yeah, I love her with the short hair.
You better start creating miracles.
Woo! My favorite. Hi, Mom. Dude, I love the past.
You can go another round, can't you?
I love the outfits and the fucking, they were so dumb, like. The fact that Platinum let us do the dumbest shit with Bayo's outfits. Stupid. That being said, I would like to see how Bayo 3 performs on a Switch too. Probably really well.
I'm the general producer of Hyrule Warriors, Koinuma of Koei Tecmo.
Oh, peak.
I'm the development producer of Hyrule
Absolute
Warriors,
fucking peak.
Hayashi
I've never
of Koei
100%ed Hyrule Warriors. There's so much shit to do in that game.
There are a lot of us in the Hyrule Warriors development team who grew up playing The Legend of Zelda.
God, Hyrule Warriors was a trip. I loved it.
So getting the chance to work on this series, we were actually a little nervous.
But Anuma-san told us we
They
could
just
do
kept
whatever we
adding
like
more
a number
stuff.
of
It was
times.
great.
And it became the action style that it is
And it
now.
had such cute characters too. Like Sia and Lana are both from there. Ganondorf looked amazing in that game.
A
You could play
big
with
difference
Midna.
between this and the Zelda games is that you're fighting an army. and there are multiple battles occurring.
I really
on the
do
field
miss
at once.
little showcases like this. Like, sometimes we still get these, but Nintendo doesn't do stuff like this anymore. You don't really get a sense of like a peek into their process anymore. Like, all these shows have become like basically a TikTok reel of trailers that's like incredibly corpo and a little bit soulless. By the end, I forget half of those trailers. I do miss specialized shows that were allotted at least like 5 minutes or more per game that Nintendo was developing. Now it's just like, look at all this cool shit! They do, but they reserve that for the Treehouse events. Yeah, but like, not everybody wants to go watch the Treehouse events, you know? It was nicer when it was in the actual presentations. Nintendo just does the trailers now, and they give away far too much of the game.
If your forces are in trouble, you'll get a warning. So you have the option to go out there and help out your allies.
I'm gonna make a sub goal at some point for like a Goblin Imp Midnight comic and see how many fucking degenerates in my chat actually want that.
And you have to think about how to beat them. I think those things are what makes the essence
Did you do
of
Nazi
Zelda,
War card for the characters
which
in
I
Hyrule
think will be a new
Warriors? I did do a
discovery
few.
for fans of the Dynasty Warriors series.
There's also a 2-player mode.
You can play 2 players by using both TV and gamepad. It's not a split screen
I never,
experience,
like, I again did
so
not
you're
have a
able
Wii
to
U.
each be fully immersed on a single screen. There are a lot of playable characters, but you know, since it's
You
the
drew
Legend
Lana.
of
I've
Zelda,
drawn Lana. I think I've
there
drawn
are
Sia
Link
too.
and Princess Zelda.
Oh, Queen Zelda to you.
Who appears through the series is playable as well. Also, Midna from Twilight Princess
So many
makes an
beautiful
appearance as a
women.
playable character.
Thank you, Koei Tecmo.
If there is a certain character you like in the series, this is the first game.
Chances
where you'll be
are
able to
it's in
play as your
Hyrule
favorite
Warriors,
character.
yeah.
There are a lot of playable characters in the Dynasty Warrior series. But man, the ideas they come up with for what kind of moves they give the characters are amazing.
The DLC
really
added
think
a
of
lot.
amazing-
The DLC added the fucking Great Fairy who plays with Link in a cum jar. I loved it!
Things.
And this is just Imp Midna, by the way. Full-size Midna's in here,
So
too.
now, it's really turning out as
Lily,
a great
what?
new Zelda collaboration title that's worthy of the name Hyrule Warriors.
Zelda Queen.
Since this collaboration was a first of its kind, we were able to make it a great game that's like a celebration of both franchises.
It was a really
I really
great
hope you all
time.
look
There's so
forward
much
to it.
content in
As
Hyrule
a
Warriors. I
collaborative
think it would
title,
take you like a solid 200 hours to beat all of it. Like, it had the main story, right? Which was like 15-20 hours. But then they had these maps, which played like old school Zelda maps, where each square, I think, was a battle. So unlocking every fucking character and doing everything and finding everything, it was at least 100 hours, if not more. I remember that mode. Yeah, I played some of it, but there was so much content. I had to put it down because there were other games I wanted to play.
Has both the essence of Zelda and the essence of Dynasty Warriors, as well as a lot of
Creature.
other essences they have all mixed in to form a brand new experience. It'll be great if both fans get interested in playing the other series. It'll make me really happy if they all have fun playing.
I mean, they've found a lot of success with Hyrule Warriors because now they're making one for Tears of the Kingdom too. Maybe I should buy the Switch version of Hyrule Warriors eventually. It runs really well. I would highly recommend it. Selling my garbage! Claymation Kirby. This aesthetic for games that they were doing back in the day is just goated. Kirby's Curse to Be Ball. Fix it. It's a really interesting gameplay mechanic, you know? The claymation style is so cute. I genuinely miss this, these types of like really cute game aesthetics that they used to do. I think they still do, but like not as often. Bring this to Switch 2. I would pay good money to play this on the Switch 2. Holy shit. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. It's claymation! Is it Xeno? This was also the first we saw of Xenoblade X. Well, this looks rough back in the day. Wait, is this where this fucking song is from? I thought this was from an anime. It's from Xenoblade? I have this in my iTunes. This is fucking... Wait, this is Sawano. You made music for Xenoblade? Huh. I deadass have this in my iTunes. I did not know it was Xenoblade. Yeah, this is Sawano. This is Hiroyuki Sawano. I have this in my iTunes. I did not know where it was from. Well, you need to play Xenoblade. I have it. You didn't know already? No. Una papa.
Thanks for coming back, Mario.
Maybe now you reconsider announcing Mario Ballet. What about Star Fox?
Yeah! I really think that Sakurai wishes he could do that. I really think that Sakurai wishes he had that superpower. Oh, that's so cute. Is this Mario Maker? God, so much shit in the Wii U fucking just went to the Switch because nobody fucking, it didn't fucking sell at all. I thought all of these were for the Switch. Mario Maker was for the Wii U? God damn, like, I literally did not know that this came out before the Switch. It was on the Wii U. Mario Maker was funny. I do remember watching the Game Grumps go through Mario Maker levels before that, on the days before Let's Plays were considered obsolete. God, so many games just did not sell because of the console, huh? Am I old? I remember all these. No, you're fine. Great ideas, awful hardware, yeah? Immediately, people made courses from hell. Look at that shit. And you can make it in like whatever art style you want. Mario Maker is hilarious because you could use it to troll so much. Yeah, you can make Kaizo Mario stuff too. Can we get hooked up to a modern TV? Probably, yeah. A Wii U, yeah. In order to submit a level, you have to be able to beat it yourself. Boo! Nintendo! This is why all the courses were like this. Reggie. Because Nintendo did it. Woomies! Was this the first announcement for the Woomies? Look at them! I love the Woomies. I am a total fucking nerd when it comes to Woomie lore. Look at it! Child! Creature! Is it gonna say the meme? They just announced everything here, didn't they? Imagine watching this shit live. I would have loved that. People thought it was Sunshine at first. I don't blame them.
Hi, I'm Nogami, the producer of Splatoon.
I'm Amon.
And now look, fucking 10 years later, we're fucking on our way to fucking Splatoon 4. Our first Splatoon spin-off game, probably coming out later this year.
And I'm the other director, Sakaguchi.
Splatoon is an 8-player, 4-on-4 online multiplayer action game.
So fun.
It's all about controlling territory. Teams battle to claim their turf.
I'm so shit at this, but I love playing it.
And the team with the most territory, when time runs out, wins.
Nogami-san actually came up with the squid idea. One day, out of the blue,
you can feel this was special the moment they started talking about it. They cooked. They really did. Like, I would have loved to watch this live. I would have lost my fucking mind. This is so cool. Oh, my heart, the nostalgia so much. I want to go back in time. I want to go back to the past, too! This is so sweet! God, we really did not know how good we had it. Don't we all want to? The past was dope.
Hey, let's make them squids.
Rather than designing the characters and then making a game around that, we instead came up with the game first and then created characters we thought would work well with the gameplay.
That's usually how Nintendo works, by the way. Nintendo never does writing first. They almost always do gameplay mechanic first, then design around it. Because they like to do, they never have a game with the same gimmick, so they do the game first, everything else after. Basically, everything is designed to complement gameplay.
Approach game design.
One day when Sakaguchi-san and I were hanging out on our day off, he said, hey, what if you're able to switch between being a squid and a person?
That sounds like a stoner thought.
Say you can only
That's a stoner thought. They were fucking getting zoobied out, and they had a moment of like, hey, dude, you know what would be super cool? What if you could, like, become a squid? Whoa, dude, sugoi. And then Splatoon happened. Yeah, they hit the bullet, and then they had their moment, and now we have Splatoon. Ink Creature. Whoa, dude, sugoi. I'm glad you guys like that one. You're welcome. You're welcome. They cooked and made a 5-star meal. I love Splatoon. I'm obsessed with Splatoon. I annoy the shit out of my husband about it, because I'm obsessed with this fucking game's world building. It's so cute.
As a squid, you're able to perform a wider range of actions. With that as our main concept.
You want some fun ideas? Get fucking zooted. Go into another dimension, and you're gonna get some great work.
Gameplay, and the squid idea meshed perfectly.
We thought of things like,
and
what
look
if
at
you
that.
can swim really fast in your own ink
It's
as
the
a
most
squid?
stoner
Or
thoughts
what
in
if your
the
feet get stuck?
No, I'm convinced. They were fucking zoobied out when they fucking came up with this. They had to be. Yeah. At first they were rabbits. I prefer the squids. I think that's much cuter. They sold 4.95 million on the Wii U. That's rather impressive for a new title. How much did Splatoon 3 sell, just out of curiosity? This came out 10 years ago and it does not look like shit. I love Nintendo. Stylized games. Hold on, let me look it up. Now I'm curious. Stylized games, mama. Stylized games make it so they age pretty well because you're not concentrating on the graphics. You're concentrating on the style. Splatoon 3 sales. 11.96 million copies worldwide. That is a lot, chat. To put it in perspective, Thousand Year Door sold like 2 million units, the remake, and it was not considered a resounding success. You need to sell a lot of games, a lot, for them to be considered successes. Wow, yep.
When walking through enemy ink. Through this process, we kept expanding the game's features, which brought us to where we're at now with players able to
probably
do
loved
things
this
like
shit.
ink
Iwata
and
probably
swim
saw
up
this and was like, this
walls
is amazing.
and swim super
Hi.
fast through their own ink.
As a person, your first priority is shooting ink to expand your territory. Once you've done that, you've got more turf to move through as a squid and make use of your squid
Do they
abilities.
set their expectations too high? No, it's because games are really expensive to make, so you don't fucking earn a profit back right away unless you sell a lot. Like, for a 1,000-Year Door remake to have sold really well, I think they would have had to hit like 3 or 4 million units. It sold fine, but it was not a resounding success. And like a gigantic chunk of the budgeting goes to marketing alone, you know? A big it's chunk of it is marketing. Yeah, games are a gigantic fucking money pit if you're not careful. That's why it's safer to go with like a AA budget. Because if you go like AAA, it's way more likely that your game is not going to make a profit for at least 2 to 3 years. The more games you have to sell or you're cooked. I don't know what Nintendo's budgets usually look like, but from the looks of it, I feel like they operate on a AA budget most times because they can make more than one title at a time. Nintendo usually has like 3 or 4 things that come out in a year, so it's my guesstimation. I don't know if this is true. Nobody quote me on this. This is speculation that Nintendo works mostly on AA budgets. Yeah. But God, this would have been so fun to watch live.
Using the gamepad, you can quickly look up or tilt your gaze
Are you looking forward to
downward
the new
to
Pokemon?
aim.
Yeah.
It's really natural and intuitive. I think these controls are a great use of the gamepad's
And the
gyro
game
sensor.
aged really well. Like, sure, the graphics have improved, but this game aged pretty fucking good. Dog, please stop snoring. Mommy's doing something.
View of the entire map is also displayed on the gamepad. And you can check it to see what colors of ink are being splattered where in real time. This
What
really
Nintendo game
lets
would be
you
like
keep an
closer
eye
to
on how the
AAA? I
battle
think
is
the
unfolding.
closest I would say in terms of like how it looked and felt, Odyssey? Breath of the Wild? Tears of the Kingdom felt more AAA. That one felt like they had really chunky budgets, yeah. Because they were like big first party games, so... I think Ultimate as well has like AAA vibes, just because of the amount of IPs that were involved in that game. But for the most part, I feel like Nintendo operates on AA budgets because it makes sense. It's less risky for the company.
Normally with shooters, you only get moment-to-moment glimpses of the action.
This was also like Nintendo's first actual like foray into competitive multiplayer, because they didn't have something like this before. They had Smash, obviously, but this is different, right? It's a different type of multiplayer, and it just stuck. People love this. I really hope that they expand on the roguelike element in Side Order, though, because for me, as someone that likes to play single player, it's good to have that option.
Because of the layering nature of splattering the ground with ink, you can tell by glancing at the map what other players are up to and where they're headed.
Your last Sonic comic was in 2022, if I recall correctly. They're hard to adapt to my art style. I'm working on it, though. I might have to stick with a more pandy and stalking approach.
The other neat use of the gamepad is making use of your allies' icons displayed on the map.
Not a fan of PvP? No.
If you tap one of these icons, you'll blast off from your location and land next to them ready to go. This is just one more mechanic.
I lost so many hours on this game, holy shit. Like, my first Splatoon game was Splatoon 3, but had I known the fucking, like, Wii U, I swear to God, had I known, I would have probably tried this one out, too.
Your enemies are shooting ink as well. With regular guns, you can't really see bullets flying by. But since this is ink, you'll be able to see
This was easily the best implementation of the gamepad. This was trying to use the Wii U to its fullest, despite the console not selling well.
If you forge forward and ink a path, your allies
like,
will
a
be
more
able to
chibi
use
version
it
of
to
my
follow
art style is like,
and you'll be
you're
able to
looking
get
at it,
to your
babe, it's my
enemy's
model,
territory
but like,
quicker.
I can just have to polish it a little bit. I've been thinking about it so I can do more safe for work stuff. It's quicker to draw.
But on the other hand, they can just ink over that and ruin your strategy. In this way, splattering ink is both an offensive and a defensive tool.
There are a lot of different ways to play depending on your style. Some people like
Is
to
this in
stay
the drawer?
hidden
No,
in the
I did
ink
not
for
have a
long
Wii U.
time and wait for the perfect chance to
My
pop
first
out.
Splatoon game was
Other
Splatoon 3.
people just blaze ahead, inking a path to try to get as far as they can into enemy territory as fast as they can. There are a lot of different tactics you can employ, but no matter how you play, the ink you're shooting has an effect on everyone else. You'll never feel like you're playing alone.
I like
or in
that
a
you can
vacuum.
just gank
It's
people.
pretty mad.
Also, the choice to fucking put this, film this in an aquarium is such a nice touch. You know what I like about this game? In most types of competitive shooty games like this, the fear is, what if I suck, right? But in Splatoon, so what if you suck? Just ink the ground. That's what I used to do. I'm not good at fucking sniping people, so I would just cover turf. Like, that's what I do. I'm a support role, because I'm not good at ganking people. So for me, this is what makes Splatoon actually fun to play multiplayer. Even if you lose and you get angry. You're the designator splooger of the group. Yes. I stick to painting. Same here. I'm shit at killing people. Sounds like you're a roller maid. I do like the roller, actually.
Really.
I'm like Callie.
Amano-san,
I'm a
you like
gross
to
roller
try
maid.
and ambush people, right?
Do I? Yeah, I guess so.
I play it a bit safer and lay down a lot of ink and make it hard for enemies to advance into my team's territory. I like to
What
stay
was the
at
name
home
of the
and
pop
protect
stars in
the base.
Splatoon 1 again? Callie and Marie. They were the Squid Sisters. The cutest.
That's not my style at all.
I'm just plain bad.
Yeah, Nogami-san, you're really not very good.
And they came up with such a cool aesthetic, too. Like that kind of like urban, post-apocalyptic squid bullshit. And now they've added more story to it, now that like the gameplay has been really polished, but back in the day, they didn't really care that much, did they? The music was amazing. Still is. I think the thing that I like about Splatoon the best, and it's something that I'm willing to make like a deep dive video on, is the world building. The world building for Splatoon is phenomenal. It's so fucking cute. Favorite mascot character from the Splatoon franchise? Ooh. Mascot character. Like, you mean like the idols? I like Callie the best, I think. Callie and Marina. But like, I'm one of the few people that loves Pearl also. Most people don't like Pearly because they think that she looks weird, but she is very lily-coated and I appreciate it. Even the first game had good lore. Yeah, it was pretty decent. Like, imagine seeing this for the first time in E3. I would have been so excited. And it just took off. It was a great concept, and they fucking nailed it. And now, like, there's nothing quite like it on the market. There's Splatoon clones, but, like, phone stars, but they never quite took off, did they? Nintendo's very good at, like, making something new and making it theirs. That's always been kind of, like, their thing. Like, they've defined the fucking kart genre. They've defined a fucking, fighting game genre. Like, there's nothing quite like Smash out there. A lot of studios have tried to do it, but, like, it's never quite the same. Nintendo's just really good at, like, grabbing something and making it completely unique and innovative. They usually have the secret sauce to make it unique. It's the love of the game. They tried with ARMS, but it didn't really work. Yeah. But that's the thing about innovation. You're always going to have stinkers. If you innovate, sometimes things are not going to go the way you want them to. Nintendo's full of innovators. They pretty much made a new subgenre with Splatoon, and now 10 years later, it's a trilogy and one of their coolest IPs. Yeah, Nintendo likes innovation. They've always liked innovation. It's sad that nowadays they're a bit more corpo, so they have like fucking garbo consumer practices, but their core company value has always been innovation. Deadass, I got to play Splatoon 3 with Pearl's voice actress, Rina 2, Ito1. She's a fucking sweetheart, and Pearl is the best. We know that stinker's called the Wii U. Oh, got him! And Splatoon is very easy. Like, I don't think I can learn how to play something like Call of Duty without wanting to fucking poke my eyes out, but I learned Splatoon in 2 seconds. dirty roller mains me. And like the weapons, the thing that makes Splatoon super fun is the mobility aspect, right? It's not just shoot gun, it's like make your way around the fucking stage, paint up everything, and you can move so fucking quickly. It's very fun. Use motion controls, you pleb. No! Did you enjoy using the roller? I do like the roller, yes. Although I don't think Nintendo's dead yet. I disagree there.
Things for the Nintendo Digital event. But at the same time, it's just the beginning of your continuous contact with Nintendo at the show this year. First of all, right after we sign off, we invite you to stay tuned on Nintendo's Twitch channel for our post-show recap, Nintendo Minute Live at E3. There's even more game news we didn't have time to squeeze into this video. If you're in the
much
LA
more shit
area,
could you have shown? Holy shit, that was so much.
Super Smash Brothers Invitational this
I
afternoon.
am expecting something like this, a direct like this later this year or very early 2026 when the Switch 2 really gets the ball rolling and we start announcing more games. Like right now we're starting with like Bonanza and Mario Kart, but like once the first like sales quarter is over, I'm expecting Nintendo to announce way more first-party games.
In the Nokia Theater at LA Live to see as much Super Smash Brothers live action.
What's your favorite game that spawned during this era?
You'll find more details.
It's funny because I didn't actually play a ton of Wii U, but I think Breath of the Wild was one of my favorites.
But Nintendo's experience at E3
you get why people have such crazy expectations of Nintendo Directs now? It's really hard to follow an app like this.
With Best Buy. You'll find more details at bestbuy.com.
Fucking Best Buy! That's where I used to get all my video games.
Just follow along without ever leaving home. Our coverage is going to be non-stop. We're going to be broadcasting Nintendo Treehouse live at E3 from the show floor directly on Nintendo's Twitch channel. If you care about games,
they had a Twitch
want to see more of the action, and hear from many of the people who created those games, this
it's down here from here as well. I disagree.
And
the Switch era was
Mr.
amazing.
Miyamoto will be among the guests. Follow us on our Twitch and YouTube channels. Get more information at Nintendo.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and join the Miiverse E3 community. We've covered a lot of ground today, so I want to thank you for watching. But I just can't leave you without one more little teaser.
They really knew how to
Enjoy
fucking build up
E3
hype for E3.
and play Nintendo.
I do play Nintendo. I'm a Nintendo stan, I really am. Pit! And Mother!
This fighter from Hyrule is quite impressive indeed. For a mere mortal.
And then we announced baby character for babies. Pit was so fucking easy to use. Oh, that's such a good animation too. Or is it Pitu? Is Palutena joining here? Baby, no! It's amazing animation too. It's like very nice. Link doesn't say a word. Poor Pit. Mother has arrived! I've made like 2 full comics of you, I think.
Lady Palutena? Oh, I'm not here to save you.
This is the thing that made me think Palutena was like, ooh, mommy, ooh. No! No! No, she's not! She's a fucking dork-ass loser, mad scientist of a lady. Alright? She's not mommy at all! I love her. Goddess. Palutena Lights. We had a lot of fun with the memes, didn't we?
Divine intervention.
I love her. Terrible. Awful.
Wait, you want to fight too, Lady Palutena?
I love her, and she looks so good in that art style.
That time we fought each other?
Well, yeah, sure. But that was when the Chaos King had you under mind control.
Looks like a dom is not a dom. She's a dork. Gigantic dork. Palutena is a lot. She's fun to play, by the way.
Heavenly light. Explosive flame. Roar.
I like that Link is like, square up, Oprah. Yeah!
Jump glide! Counter! Super speed! Angelic missile! Celestial fireworks! Lightweight!
We need more Kid Icarus games, we really do.
Mega laser!
Oh, Jaina.
You don't have to prove anything to me, Lady Palutena.
Looks like angels only talk big. Many worthy
I love
foes
Smash.
have gathered here. And I won't hold back on anyone.
Her moveset's based on all the items you can get in Kid Icarus Uprising. Look at her. Flawless. Mother. B2!
You just dropped in to crash my party?
And also Pitu, yes. Hi, Dad! You still look the same age. It's been 11 years. What the fuck? Why are they like this? Why are Japanese people like this? Like, can I have your genetics, please? Holy shit. Why don't you people age? It must be the rice. Must be all the seafood and mountain air. What the fuck do they feed these people that they don't age? Like, I'm white. I age like milk. Lily, don't just ask for someone's genetic. I am a fucking shogo if I can do that if I want to. They're vampires. It's their skin routines, sunscreen, and rice water, I guess. I know that a lot of people do wash their face with that, but like, it's a pain in the ass to make.
テレビを使った新しいゲームをいっぱい作ってます。これはね、とても新しい体験のゲームがたくさんできたんですけども、
They age, but they do it all at once in a designated day.
ゲームパッドを使って遊んでると大きなテレビを見てる。そうすると遊んでる人以外にも周りで見てる人も楽しいんですね。
I need to know their secret, because Sakurai gets frozen though. They need him for more Smash.
E3 のフロアでも見ていってください。よろしく。
Bye. I'm going back to my game. Goodbye. I wish Star Fox would come back. I think a lot of people wish that a lot of stuff came back. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Now I get why people say that this was the E3. So much cool shit got announced, teased, fucking flicked into fucking existence in this E3. And Reggie was the icing on top of the cake. I think definitely, though, I miss that sense of whimsy. I've saw memes of this way back when this first E3 happened. I didn't know that this is what they were from. I thought it was just the internet being the internet. Someone made these for shits and giggles. No, this was an actual Nintendo presentation. Like, look at this. I saw the memes for this shit! And I was like, they didn't do that. They did. Like, we've seriously really need to bring back that sense of fucking silly whimsy that Nintendo presentations used to have, because I love the directs, I do, but they feel really stripped now, you know? Like, they're less for entertainment, they're more just to show off product, and that's fine, I guess, but I love Nintendo for their whimsy. I've always enjoyed Nintendo games for their whimsy, so I wish that they would go back to doing silly shit like this. Honest to God, though, I enjoyed going back to the past for a few hours. I don't know about you guys. Wait, this is where this is from? Yes! Me! Literally me! I saw the memes and I was like, what the fuck? Nintendo really did this. They did. Like, it's pretty fucking amazing to think about the fact that so many Nintendo memes didn't randomly come out of the ether, but were spawned by Nintendo themselves, right? So, can we bring that back? Like, please come back. Like, it's genuinely such a fun experience to go back to the past and see all of this, and it just makes you think, why did we have to go so corporate now? It's fine, I guess, but this is funny. This is super entertaining. This makes me want to watch directs, you know? Like, this E3 was legendary for the memes alone, but the amount of cool stuff that they showed off talking to the devs, like, the dev talk wasn't just fucking shunted to Treehouse, which, let's face it, not everybody watches it. I don't watch the Treehouse events. I don't have time. So, getting to hear what the devs have to say and what they've been doing for their games has always been really nice. The pandemic killed this so hard. E3 fucking suffered through the pandemic. It died. Now we have Summer Games Fest, which it's fine, but Nintendo refuses to be in the same room as any other publisher now. I don't know why. When in reality, it's just more fun to see things from a competitive angle. I think competition would do Nintendo some good. Going out there, planning the best presentation, because like one of the highlights for E3 for me was watching Devolver Digital, you know? They always had really fun stuff. And but nowadays, Nintendo refuses to fucking be in the same room as any other fucking other developer for some reason or other. I wish they would go back to that, because there's something very memorable about these presentation. I don't remember any presentation recently except the Switch 2, and not for good things, mama. So I think that they should go back to that. They should go back to being entertaining and just do it for fun, you know? I don't see Doug Bowser being this whimsical. He could try. Isolation is the best way to keep prisoners, Lily. Well, not so much that, but like they know that people just go watch their stuff. I agree with the fact that Nintendo's missing some sense of charm, and I'm nostalgic for this era. Having said that, as a Nintendo fan, the Wii U era was a miserable one, and I don't want to go back. Did you ever see the Wii U advertisements? They were sad. And this E3 was more of an exception, with the Wii U E3 being quite bad. Plus, Nintendo still made so many dumb mistakes at this time. Nintendo Ambassadors Program. Oh, yeah! Look, this was the time where Nintendo still ganked you for doing Let's Plays, right? I think you still got ganked at this era. I'm not saying that it's a perfect company, and I'm not looking at this with rose-tinted glasses. I know that the Wii U era was rough. But at the same time, this was entertainment, mama. This was content. We kind of have to go back to that. I'm talking specifically about directs and announcements. I miss the sense of whimsy there. I hear that every jab at the Switch 2 failed miserably, as in the Joy-Cons don't break off and the games run amazingly. Is that true? The games run really well, and obviously the Joy-Cons were not going to break that easily. They do still have the risk of a drift, though. I did hear that. Keep in mind that we may still be nostalgic for it was full bad consumer practices, like constantly ganking content creators. Oh yeah, this was the era where Nintendo just did not let you make Let's Plays, and if you wanted to monetize, Nintendo took like 50% of your earnings. So yeah, there's still bad things about this era. I'm looking mainly at the entertainment value for the directs themselves, because yeah, this was funny. I'm sorry, this was very funny. I don't think I remember anything from one of the newer directs at all, except Iwata standing there doing finger guns at me in his Mario t-shirt and being like, watch the movie. That's it. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you want to go back to this era for presentations or not? Let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. This is a YouTube outro segment, by the way. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Like, as for someone that didn't get to watch this when it first was live, so many fucking memes came out of this. And I actually enjoyed going back to the past for a little bit. Yeah, fight your demons in the comments. Let me know about it. And remember, go get gamer subs using code KINKIMATION for 10% off. There's so much cool swag there. I got a ton of t-shirts. Also, the canned energy drinks are tippy top. Hubby's been going through them. And yeah, he says they're very good. They are fucking Uband endorsed. YouTube video done. We still have about a few minutes, though. I think no time for Pokemon now, though, for sure. But we can just chat for a bit. I never, like, I always do this to myself. I'm like, well, it's a 45-minute presentation. I'll probably talk for like an hour and a half. No! Also, Ghost of Yotei decided to fucking come out swinging also. Is today's stream gonna be longer than normal? No, it's gonna be about the same as usual. Remember that I'm working on 2.0, so, I have to go back to doing some testing for an emotion that I'm missing on the model after this. You fool. I yap too much. I speak Japanese. You didn't think you'd go 2 hours. I really didn't. You forget that you're a certified yapper. I'm a good reaction streamer. Also, that's the reason they probably don't do this anymore. This was 45 minutes, but had a fair fewer announcements that you expect these days. Oh, hubby has just informed me that the AdSense is back up! Woohoo! I told you didn't have to worry about it. He was so nervous about it. He was like, what if your AdSense just never works again? I was like, it's fine. AdSense has been restored. Fuck yeah. Ooh, my luck stat. Clutch. You were so nervous, too. Can you say something about this direct? Did you watch this live? Just say yes or no. You don't have to, just say something. You're right here. That's not speaking. Okay, we tried. That was a dog noise. Okay. Yeah, we tried. All right. What? Oh, okay, we might have thoughts. What do you think? Just use my model, you're fine. I moved my chair.
Hi. Hello. It's weird that your model is talking. I made a dog noise.
You did. You made exactly the noise that the dog makes when she gets mad at me. Please don't do that. Did you watch that E3 live, by the way?
Yes.
Did you enjoy it? Did you feel the hype? Don't nod, just say yeah. We're not used to being on stream, everybody. Yum. But yes, he did watch it. I didn't get the chance to. I'm kind of sad that, like, I think I did watch the last E3 with you. You were in our friend's house when we all got together to watch it, right? We went all mean girl a little bit, but we had fun. That's some ventriloquism. He's using my skin. I think you woke up the dog, actually. Puppy, can you wanna come say hi? Come here, let me go get her. Creature. Please don't snort into my camera. Come here. She got offended. Oh yes, yawn into the pop filter, please. Hi, honey. Hi, Stinky. You woke yourself up, so now you have to deal with this. Creature is here. She's eepy tired, but she's here. Is that hubby or puppy? It's hard to tell. He's very good at making the dog noise. Wow. She's so eepy. Could you, like, not put your feet on my keyboard? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, creature. That was all hubby, by the way. I wish I could pet your dog. You don't want to pet her. She's been a fiend today. She's been an absolute fucking menace of a creature today. We're working on the hoarding. Hubby prank. Yeah. I told you guys you could make the dog noises really well. You need a dog sitter. You're gonna come out to the island whenever I need a dog sitter. I'm available. Yes, because you're gonna fly down from Hungary whenever I want to go to Mexico for like 2 months. There was Woomy porn within the hour. I'm not surprised. Is she farting all around you? A little bit. No, she's really mad because, like, we're working on her little hoarding issue. So she's been kind of on edge today, but she's chilling out now, bit by bit. And now she's asleep on hubby's shoe. I would love to see more reactions to past E3 events. Honest to God, I had fun going back to the past. I was not expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. Even though I already knew that all of this was out already, you know? Hubby says that next time he can compile the opposite. E3 cringe moments. He's just sitting around here now. I'm thinking Lily should see the not good ones as well. Yeah, Hubby's like, what if we put together the cringe ones? Hubby's opinions will be nice as well. He'll work up to it. I think that I'm gonna try and, part of the reason why I haven't done like a nicer stream setup is because I need to get my streaming PC. But once I do it, I'm gonna set up like a little living room on the far side of the office and another microphone so Hubby can join in more. In other words, that Konami presentation. Hubby, can you put the Angry Joe clip in there? He'll put something together for us. I trust him. Like, I'm gonna fucking set up basically a little podcast space in the back of my office. I just need to order some furniture. But first things first, I need to get that PC. I'm gonna go... There's a PC shop really close to my house that they saved my fucking skin with the Gorb incident. So I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna be like, can you build me, like, a white PC with pink lights in it? Thank you. Put the wrap it up clip in there. But that's not E3! What is Hubby's obsession in Splatoon is yours? Donkey Kong. I like Splatoon the way that he likes DK. Can Hubby say something before we go away? Maybe, but what? Like, he's like, what? Oh, what? What? I'm being shoved away from my microphone. What is it, hun?
So, you people like the direct.
Okay.
Do you want to go to the past?
I would like to go to the past, yes.
Good. Everybody wants to go to the past.
I love the past.
Exactly. So, I got news for you.
Uh-oh.
Yes. I can make you go to the past.
Oh, no.
Very easy, okay?
Oh, fuck.
It's a hack.
Oh,
it's a hack in the Matrix.
Oh, no.
That can make you go back to the past anytime you want. You want to go back when you were a baby?
Yeah.
When all you have to do was lay down like a dog, play games, and do nothing, and your parents took care of all the complicated adult stuff?
God, yeah.
Yes. Who doesn't want to go back?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got news for you, and this is gonna be huge, okay?
Is the hack dead? Because I'm not ready for that joke on stream.
No, the hack is not dead. It's even better. Because it's tasty.
What?
You see? Go to Gamersoft.
Oh my god!
And use code KINKIMATION at checkout to go straight back into whatever time you want.
Well, that's the shield for tonight, folks. Have you been liking the canned energy drinks, by the way? Nods enthusiastically. That was really good. You're much better at this than me. You cheeky fucker. You're much better at the shield than I am. Holy shit. Promo, but do go check it out, you guys. Like, again, the more you guys use my code, the more likely it is that I get a waifu cup and I can get like a fucking... I'm gonna try and see if we can't like get some merch too, because I'm wearing the Kaiju-chan t-shirt right now and it's super comfy. Oh, there's people outside screaming because sports ball. He got us on the first half, not gonna lie. God damn it. That or someone is dying. Hubby just ran outside to check. Wow, we're becoming Spanish. Cotilla. Cotilla. Yeah, Wave can probably put... Wave can slap Nieme over my face. Just... Embrace it. We're becoming Spaniards. I fucking hate it here. Was it sports ball or was someone dying? Los vecinos tienen jueves.
Tienen jueves.
Oh, fuck yeah. They're getting drunk. We should do that. We don't have, like, any friends on the island.
If you drink, you die.
Oh, yeah. Right now I can't drink, but we'll get there. Fucking acid reflux, thank you. It's fucking stress myself out. You have a flavor? No, not yet, but maybe someday? Like, I'm not a huge streamer yet, but... the more people use my code, the more likely it is that a flavor can be possible in the future. Like, the waifu cup is probably happening, hopefully soon. I don't know when, but we'll just keep using the code and it'll happen. The flavor, we're gonna need more clout up in this bitch, mama. I'm gonna need to start actually getting my butt out there more, shilling more, doing more streams with other people. Like, I'm doing really good growing on YouTube, but growing as a streamer is much harder. Much, much harder. But I'm doing my best, I think. My flavor will be called Luckstat. Drink it when you want to do your pulls and your gacha and get your waifus. Networking? Ew, it's a necessary evil. Besides, I don't dislike networking, I'm just really shy and I don't like to get ghosted. Aiming for Lily collabs with Porcelain Maids. Oh, Joel's the best. No, Joel's down to collab. We just have to plan something. Post Hornet art to get so Sunday. I will make that a sub goal eventually. But yeah, that's why like we're trying to make new videos. Oh, I'm so glad that the AdSense fucking got approved. Thank God. I was so worried about it. I got genuinely anxious about it. What flavor would Luxstab be? I like fucking anything pink lemonade. Horns tomorrow, yeah! Yeah, we can do Horns because super chats are enabled! What kind of Hornet would you draw though? Monster Girly it? How does one support you when you order on whatever user code? Yeah, you can go into gamersubs.gg/kinkymation and that will take you right to my link. Or when you check out, it says add discount code and just use code kinkymation. That gives you 10% off your order. Yeah, I don't think that I stream at the same time that Cotton does. Sometimes I catch Joel, but for the most part, I tend to miss a lot of the bigger streamers, which is like... But if someone wants to stream with me, I'm willing to adapt to almost any time zone, eh? Like, I'll take a nap, I don't care. Like, I can adapt. I can fuck with any time zone. I plan to do Hans comic. I'm not looting the horses because they just don't feel like it. They don't feel lootable. Take a nap like a real Spaniard. Yeah, I'll just fucking conk out for like 3 hours. Honestly, my new room has blackout curtains and yeah, best nap of my life in there. Oh, Jesus! What was that? Was that a spider? Was that a spider? Don't just thumbs up me after fucking throwing a shoe at the ceiling while I'm alive. Baby, what was that? Was it a flag? Oh, fuck, for fuck's sake, you scared me. let me just, oh Jesus, you got that, ew. Let me just paint you guys a mental picture. I'm minding my own business, I'm like fucking enjoying myself live, and I just see hubby with his shoe pointed right at the ceiling, and he just goes, thunk! And something falls out of the ceiling like a fucking corpse. I thought it was a spider. Jesus Christ, why are you like this? This is how he kills mosquitoes. Did your husband just throw a shoe at a fly? No, he raised it up and went thunk. Okay, but imagine the shoe ricochets into you. That would have been really funny, but no. Lily, what is a Hans? A horse. La chancla, he literally did. The blessed chancla, yeah. The weapon of his people. yeah, that sound you heard, that like funk was a shoe. Scared me to fucking bits. Hans is Hans is Hans. I like that everyone is calling it Hans now. I have this effect on people.
Certified cat behavior.
Oh, absolutely. I have to deal with the sleep terrorist after this because getting him to shut down his computer for the night is always like a fucking half an hour affair. I go downstairs, I take the dog out for a pee, I come back and he's still up here. Oh, is this about the horse gacha that got Omega popular recently? It was already popular in Japan, it just became global. It's super cute. Love the music videos, by the way, we'll watch them on repeat. Thank you. 4 AM Oblivion sessions? No, I don't think he's playing Oblivion right now. I think he's trying to get through the Wise of P DLC. Which I can't watch him do because I'm playing it through it on stream. Alright, just like the Nintendo Direct, I have one more thing to show you guys before I fucking bolt to try and get the sleep terrorist to go to bed. One more? Yeah, one more. Where is it? This is my work POV, by the way. Yes, have a look at this. Snaps fingers. It's the shill. No, hubby already did the shill. You guys better go buy Gamer Subs. That was a phenomenal ad read. Hi, Poppy. Hi. This is what I see every day when I'm trying to fucking work. Thank you. This is my work POV. This is what I see from my fucking desk when I'm trying to get shit done. Every day. Creature. There was a cucumber on my desk and we desperately fucking wanted it. Ay, por favor. That's my creature! It's for the snail, you fucking degenerate. Greedy ass dog. She wanted the cucumber. That's my work POV. That's what I see every day while I'm trying to fucking do my shit. She did that for like 30 minutes, by the way. At least she uses her energy. Wave is gonna ask me to send him this. See, if you come to streams, you fucker, you get to see this shit. He's very happy. If you had that for tonight, thank you very much for joining me on a trip to the fucking past. That was fun, huh? I will see you tomorrow for Hans. Go drink some water. Don't shrimp. I'm gonna go pet my dog and get the sleep terrorist to bed. Yeah, go hydrate. And remember, I love you. Bye, dipshits. Bye.